Hello, everybody, and welcome in. Hi, we are here for our final game of the Velvet Generation 2-shot. One for the road. Makes noise. So we are. So this is Nerds with Pride, or raising money for the Translatin Coalition all June long with our friends over at Sword and Key and SoMattyGameZ. The Translatin Coalition, we believe that every TGI Latin deserves safety, dignity, and opportunity. Through comprehensive support and fearless advocacy and dynamic leadership programs, we're building a future where our community not only thrives but survives. There's a donation link in the chat, and on our social media, the first goal is $300, which we already passed. And once we reach that goal, we'll be giving away a $20 gift card to Friday Afternoon Tea. All right, cool. Our current goal we're aiming for is $750. So go ahead and donate. Donations do help our players, and they're going to need it. Especially Jay. We never set a direction for introducing ourselves, so I'm going to, you know what, I'm not even going to put it on the dice this time. I'm just going to pick on someone directly. Sarah, do you want to introduce yourself first?
Oh, hey everybody, I'm Lynn Shive, and today I am playing Cerulean Solitude, aka Seer, also Shive, who is the virtuoso and also alien. So next. Go to Phon. Let's go.
Hi everybody, I'm Phon, he, him, and I'm playing Mist, he, him, which is the band's backbeat, essentially, aka their drummer. It's very, very fun to play Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on the drums. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Chenoa.
Hello, everybody. My name is Chenoa. You can find me at Zephright or at Diceberg Ahead. I am playing Ramona Ripper Graham, who also uses she, they pronouns, and I am the group's diva. And Jay.
I guess that leaves me. Hi, my name is Noekola. I use she, they pronouns, and I am playing Jay, they, them, who is the band's manager, promoter, alarm clock, fall guy, recently incarcerated. Yeah. Donate and get me out of jail.
Please.
Back to Crimson.
Right. Back to me. Sorry, I was doing one last minute thing, or trying to, and failing. And hi everyone, I'm CrimsonSOL, your GM for the day. I play everybody else, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm actually, well, once I put this in here too, I'm actually going to retcon, just like a tiny little thing here for us all. I'm also going to hit intro on this and hope that it doesn't mess up for what our incentives are. It messed up. Oh well. I'm going to give a...
Are you retconning that I'm not in jail?
I'm not retconning that you aren't in jail. I am retconning just a tiny little bit of information and changing a little something about what happened with Sarah. So, giving a recap of what happened last week, we had a fantastic show where we revealed a new song for the band Misfits that no one had ever heard of before, Trenchfoot. And they loved it. Crowd went crazy. Everyone's wanting to know where they can get a recording of it. You left your show at the skate park in the midst of the goons from the Ministry of Culture trying to get their way in, being held back by your fans. You drove away under the cover of night, seeing that all the forum posts were going crazy. You made it to a Waffle House where you ran into a band of a bunch of people who you're friends with, maybe even a little more than friends for one of you. Broken Promises. Broken Promises told you to be on the lookout because ministry activity here is higher than normal and things are looking kind of weird. that led Sarah to no, actually, yeah. So that what that then led to was you all deciding, one, that you would do a concert with Broken Promises because they have a show coming up in 2 days that you would help out for. Two, that you still kind of wanted to play it at night, actually. So you put out feelers and see if you can find anywhere to listen to. And then three, if you're going to be playing in the area, maybe see who else is in the area and you can make something work, which included another band, Hope Eternal, that you all had some history with. Sarah went to go smooth things out with Hope Eternal and found out that they really do not like you and they were up to doing something nefarious. Sarah also met another Star Child. But one of the things you found out was that the Ministry of Culture was looking to paint you all as the reason why several public programs are going away because of some vandalism you did for their upcoming vanity project of a museum, which we just kind of full on leaned into. Was just like, okay, cool. We're not the reason why they decided to cut those programs, but you gotta admit, we look kind of sick in those shots, right? With one last thing that you did before going full into the karaoke party that you all decided to do an impromptu show at was Sarah pointing out the dropping a release of all the things that they said that they were cutting, and then exactly, Sarah, I'll let you flavor that. How exactly do you see that as happening before?
I think they just really publicized all like the crack, like, you know, like the really ugly like arrests and kind of like cracking down on like just regular populace.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Yeah. All right. And then finally, we got ready for the concert. It was nice. Like, it was big. It was loud. Like, it was inside of a house party, but it was just the right kind of vibes for you know, like a really close, like intimate set where you got a chance to hype up your show coming up in 2 nights. And the bit that I'm changing is that right after your song that you all played, I forget which one it is because I have the memory of a goldfish. Right after your song, Sarah, you hear inside of your head, "They're coming, run," from the same Star Child you had talked to earlier that night.
Mm.
The light goes out. You hear, "It is the Ministry of Culture. Everyone stay exactly where you are." To which Ramona immediately yelled, "Scatter," and everyone ran. Sarah, you managed to make your way outside, and you know, I'm going to leave it to you if you decided to try to find Moby after he warned you to get out like seconds before it happened or not. We'll loop back to you on that one. Mist, you managed to make it out safely, but you are also fully alone. Jay, you spent as much as you could trying to make sure that everyone else got out safely, to your own detriment, as you did end up getting arrested. And we find you in a jail cell at the start of this game. And then Ripper, Ramona. A couple times this game, you'd found yourself, you know, just kind of like hinting, kind of like flirting, who really knows, with Asher, the guitarist, and Aaron, the keyboardist for Broken Promises. And that came to your benefit because as you tripped and the Ministry of Culture goons were around you about to grab you, 4 sets of hands grabbed you, one under each arm, and pulled you out. It was Asher and Aaron who then threw you into the van and were like, "We got to get out of here, run." I got to hit it. They floored it, and the 3 of you are now off to a destination unknown now.
A miracle, magical, a wonderful night.
Truly. And, you know, we'll resolve that a little bit later. And so the first person who I'm going to pop in on is Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's chaotic. Everyone's running everywhere. You can hear the mindscape of everyone as a Star Child. It's something that you've learned to tune out a bit more since you've come here. But right now in their head, and it's no longer the dull thrum of just kind of like the regular everyday chatter of people talking. It's not like, I guess before it kind of more sounds like when you're inside of a cafeteria and there are like 70 conversations happening at once, so it all kind of sounds like white noise. Everyone's screaming at the top of their lungs instead of their head now. But you can hear very clearly inside of your head, as you're running, directions like a turn left, turn right here. As Moby is basically directing you to somewhere that he might feel is safe for you. Do you follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
She like winces, like she's trying to follow, but like it's just getting kind of like blasted by like an air horn, like just directionally from everyone else. So yeah, she's just trying. They're just trying to keep that voice like to the forefront around everything else that's happening.
All right. And he gives you a few more directions, really easy to follow. As you run across as you run down the street, you take a left here, you take a right there, you run. Eventually, you go over a fence, and inside of an empty house, I guess, you see him hanging under a garage door. And it's just like, oh, you made it.
She's like I think it's just further than this is a little further than I think she thought. She thought it was going to be a little closer to the venue, but she's like, she had to jump over the fence. This is the end of a concert. They're a little winded. It's like, okay, shit, they hit us pretty hard. What? I mean, thanks for the heads up. How'd you know?
I found out kind of late. I knew that Trace and Stace were feeling some kind of way about the whole thing, but I kind of intentionally wasn't looking inside of their minds to, try to give them privacy as best I could. And then I just didn't even need to. I overheard them talking over the phone about it.
Wait, talk about what?
Well, one, they were talking about what they were going to try to do to get back on Ramona. And then after you all sent the Ministry of Culture over our way, they didn't really particularly care about us. They weren't really looking for us. They were looking for you specifically. But they were like, you know what? We know exactly where to find her. They know exactly where to find them. And they kind of burned through a couple of spots. They basically just named everywhere that Ramona would be in the area, people who she would hang out with. It was more kind of like a hit list on burning her specifically than the rest of you, but they didn't care who got caught up in that crossfire.
Wait. They sold us out? They brought them here?
Yeah.
Fuck. I think she'll if there's a wall, she'll like punch it. Just, I know they're mad, but this.
There you go. Well, I mean, kind of in fairness, you all did make those flyers that were where we were gonna be tonight. We had more than a couple of people, not even the Ministry of Culture, show up and be like, so Trenchfoot's gonna be here?
I mean, if it was just us.
We're not Trenchfoot, so Misfit's gonna be here? Yeah, we had a couple people showing up looking for you specifically, and then like 5 Ministry goons showed up. And it wasn't they weren't doing like anything, but then once they got an actual tip of where you all would be, I'm guessing that's why the entire local division showed up at one time as opposed to just like a scouting group.
God damn it. All right, you know what? Sorry we did that, but we didn't specifically. It was just us and you. You brought everything else in there, or they brought everything. People that aren't even like affiliated with us. The crowd,
I mean, personally, yeah, I get how this whole situation sucks. But I don't know. These are a whole lot of emotions that I didn't particularly sign on to deal with, and I got a similar feeling that you didn't also. So I figured I would throw out a line here and see if maybe I could get you out safely. But I mean, we're both out of this. He looks at you a bit and he goes, "We don't have much time left. If you want, this could be a perfect moment for us to just kind of start off on our own and do the final project we got going till the party ends."
I mean, I can't. I still have one more project. This project. This is our last show. Like I said, I don't have much time. I don't think I have enough in me to do this again, over and over again. If I'm going to do something, it's going to be this next show. So, I mean, we're here whether we like it or not. We came here for a reason and might as well try and do something to make it better, you know? I mean, that's why we're here. We're not here to make ourselves comfortable. We're here for the music and we're here for the cause, right?
Yes, that's just the frustrating thing about it. He's just like, you know, like rubs his fingers on the temple. That's just the frustrating thing about it. They're so cut off from their own internal senses. They don't hear the way that they scream and talk about each other all the time. And it's so hard connecting to them like this.
But we have to try. And we have to try. Otherwise, you know, we're just in a grade like that as well. So. I don't want to live my last couple of years like that.
I told Stace and Trace that I can't be in a band with a group of people who would purposely call the police against each other. So Hope Eternal has one less band member. But I was just trying to see if I was trying to get another Star Child out of jail, but two was trying to see if you wanted to maybe put together something for our last hurrah. But hey, you're out. You can do as you wish. I might even be able to catch the show.
I mean, while you join us, it's not going to be just the Misfits. It's going to be a collection of bands. You could join us. Show the city one really, really, really big FU to them, you know.
I don't know if I have that in me right now. I think I might just play it a little bit safer, a little bit quieter, and then see if I have the strength to muster up one big final show. But like I said, I'll be in the crowd. He says he starts to walk out the garage now. Take care of yourself. And then he just kind of
it's like, you too, keep an eye out for you.
Mm-hmm. And then he just kind of walks off. And you are by yourself.
I think she remembers everything. It's like, shit, I was supposed to go to the van. And she'll run back. She let the moment kind of get away. And she's like, oh, we had a spot where Jay's gonna be pissed.
Mist. I'm gonna say that everything kind of just worked out. I don't have a plan specifically for what happened here with Miz. You were able to mostly just kind of get out. You were a big, imposing man. You started moving, and people started moving out the way for you. But unless there was, let's say that you basically managed to make it to the van here. You just kind of look around, and you're just like, no one's here.
Yeah, Miss is very confused about what has transpired, because now he's nervously pacing outside of the van, like, okay, we were all supposed to be back here, and now nobody's here, and now I'm here alone. And then the contraband, and then he's gonna go inside the car and like just very poorly try and cover it as best as he can. Literally just throws a blanket directly on it and just calls it a day, right? Tries to shove down whatever so he can. He's going to actually, since nobody shows up, he's going to look around and close the door, make sure that he locks it, and gets on his laptop to try and search for any news about what may have just happened, like, because I'm sure people have their phones out, people may be tweeting, people may be doing whatever, right? Especially since it was so chaotic. And so he's going to try and find any information about what, just essentially just what happened, right? Has word already made it outside? Like, what is it that he can anticipate? Like, just he's trying to figure it out. Because the fact that nobody else is here is concerning, and so he doesn't know where to go from there. So
I would say that you see a whole bunch of like frantic forum posts and things talking about how the Ministry of Culture goons went and like basically blew up a house party of all things. People are like, why don't you guys go after the real problems? This is inside of like so many of these posts. And you know, let me. Actually, I didn't have to do that. I could just open up the sheet I have here. Hit me with perceive.
Sure.
Tech.
Perceive tech. That's a 5. I mean, I roll 5 dice for that, so that's decent.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a very low one. I'm gonna say that this is a 2-4.
A 2-4. I got a 2. Is that a 2-6 that I got?
Yeah, that's a 2-6.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and you can put a 6 into the dice bank.
Bet.
So don't forget that. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you see through all the noise and bustle, there is a singular post that says, "Yeah, I saw a couple people got arrested." One of them even says, I think one of them was the manager for Misfits.
Jay? Oh no! Wait. He immediately starts like typing as frantically as he can. Do you know where they would have taken them?
And that one's going to take a little while because everyone who's running is still like kind of like trying to get themselves safe.
Damn it, man! You have time to tweet, but you don't have time to respond. Shit! He's upset, and he just kind of like slinks in his chair, like inside the van, and he's still looking around. He's very like nervous, very twitchy. But he found that out information at least, so he still waits for it. And it's still his account, so they're gonna see that it's him that specifically asked that. So
yeah, so that'll take a little bit for someone to get to it, but then you hear a knock on the side of the van, and it's Saw, dude.
He screams so unbelievably loud because he was so not locked into what was happening. He's like, "Oh, what, who, what? Tad?
Yeah, it's me. What's up, miss?
What the fuck? Why wouldn't you say anything? You didn't text me?
I said Saw, dude.
That's not. What?" He like pulls the door back of the van. What do you want, man?
And you see that it's
I piss myself. He like looks down at me. He's like, no. Okay. What do you want?
You see that it's Tad and it's Law from Broken Promises.
Oh shit. Hey guys. Bad time. But I'm glad to see you guys made it out safe.
It's like, chaw, man. Look, so our guitarist and our keyboardist, they kind of they had to get away, and they got away in the van. Okay. So we just kind of need a place to lay low. You cool if we chill with you for a minute, bro?
Yeah, just come in. Yeah, just don't touch the contraband back there, please. And then that's it. Oh, and wipe your shoes before you get in the trunk.
Solid, man.
Yeah. Okay. And he goes back to checking the
Jaw, he says as he gets there real quick.
I deal with this in another game too. This exact same thing. So it's fun. It's the same dude. No matter where I go, everywhere I go, I see his face.
Tad.
Tad. You know, it's Tad specifically.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, and they just go so because it was actually I think it was
Yeah.
either Alex or Law. I forget which was the one that didn't really talk all that much. So I'm just gonna say both. They got 3 people who like to talk a lot, and then they got 2 people who like to sit in the back. The guy on vocals because he's resting his voice, and then the guy on drums because he speaks with his fist. So with that, Tad's just like, bro, that was so messed up. Like, I've never seen so many of those goons show up for a house party.
Neither have I. I've never seen it either. I'm just kind of, I'm shocked, and just I don't know why would they come there. I thought they were supposed to. Why did I don't know why they were there. I thought they were supposed to be somewhere else tonight. Who told them?
I don't know. It's not really the guy in charge of the whole publicizing thing, if you feel. I'm more kind of the I do the whole like pantomimes playing the bass real quick.
Yeah. I've seen your work. Big fan. Understood. I just wish there was something that. I mean, I am doing something. It's just I wish I could do more. I don't really know where to find them at, or I'm talking. I'm looking. I can look for I can look for them too, actually. And he gets back on the forum board and lets everybody know, hey, it's Mist. Also looking for and then inserts the band members, the band name, everything, like just essentially informs everybody, like we're not just looking for Jay, we're also looking for other members who have been who would be performing with us. So
all right. And a couple that's going to take a little while as people try to figure out what happened in the midst of all the chaos. But you are going to get a ping back because someone has already reached out to someone asking to help for bail. I was saying to help to get them out of jail for the night, essentially, right? That people who got kidnapped or got grabbed by the goons of the Ministry of Culture are all being held in a local PD that has basically been co-opted. Isn't the word that I want to use, but it's close enough. Commandeered for the
that's way better. Yeah. Okay.
So if Jay is anywhere, Jay is probably there.
Okay. Do you guys have like weapons?
Weapons?
I just got like my drumsticks or something. I mean, do we gotta like go raid like a police station or something?
No, bro. The best I got weapons wise is that they call this thing an axe sometimes.
Okay. I mean, I don't want you to break your guitar. It's an important part of your bass. It's an important part of your whole shtick. Shit. Where's everybody else? Where's Ramona? Where's Sarah? Why am I alone? I'm not made for this.
You outnumber. Like there are less people of our band into this thing than there are people from the band.
And you know what? That's an excellent question. As you start to ask, where's Ramona? The camera cuts over. Ramona, this van is stopped. What are y'all doing right now?
Whatever the situation will allow. Ramona's open to opportunity. I mean, she's worried, obviously, about Jay. They saw everything. I think they still have their bass on them because they were playing and singing at the same time. And so if we're just laying low, then I guess we could just, lay a little lower.
Excellent. I'm gonna say that we can.
I don't know even if I have a phone on me or what. So
no, you have a phone on you. You have a phone on you. We're in 2073. We still have phones.
Why is Ramona not answering their phone?
So Ramona, would she text the group chat, or maybe she'd do it after?
It's definitely way funnier if Mist is calling constantly. He's like, why are they not answering? They aren't answering. They aren't picking up the phone. What's happened? Are they in jail too?
You know what? I'm gonna say that there's a fogged out van parked like 7 blocks away.
Drive by it and they're like, hey, that's our van.
That's like finally stopped. It's finally stopped moving, and there are 3 people in different levels of disrobed on the inside of it. At which point, Ramona probably looks over and goes, "Oh shit, my phone."
Yeah.
It's like one of those things where the phone is like, it's you put it down, but it somehow like it just like finds its way like in like a far off piece of like the van. It's just like
We fade over and just focus on the phone that's like in a dark corner with Mist calling.
it's like wedged between like a seat or something like that. Or
and I'm going to say that Erin, as touchy as she had been before when y'all had met her the day prior, still kind of hanging on to you now as you go pick up your phone. And it was just like, actually, you know what? No, I don't even really have anything. I feel like this is trying to put myself inside of this character who I made as a joke. It's just like, you don't have to answer. They're not gonna like. There's no way they'll know where we are. Thinking that you're talking about the Ministry of Culture. You know what? I'm gonna say even better. I know exactly where you all ended up parking. You all parked inside of a car wash.
Like inside it.
Yeah. Like
just,
there are a couple of spots that different people who play like different like because music is illegal. Welcome to this world. That like we all like to hide out. One of the abandoned house was one of them that Milo went to, and this car wash right here is another one. Late at night, the doors are open. You can pop in, and they're gonna drive past you almost every single time. You got your GTA hideout spots. So this is one of them. And it's like, yeah, she goes, we can just sit here and relax. They don't have to they're not going to find us. We might even have time to do it one more. I'm sorry. I mean, we might even have time for anything.
Yeah, but she a little concerned about, Jay, or does look like Mist has called me like 30 times. I should probably call them back.
Ash is gonna be like, yeah, actually, as he's like putting his shirt on, we probably should check on everybody.
And where's like Tad and Law and Alex? You guys worried at all about that? I mean, this is great, but time to get back to responsibilities, as I always say.
Asher is the one who was the regular one about all of this. So it's just kind of like, yes, looking at Aaron, we should check in on the rest of our group here. Staring like, I don't know about her. Picks up his phone and it's just like calling around, and it's just like, yo, Alex, where do you? He steps off a bit, and this will be when you get to Mist. If you're picking up the phone and call him.
Yeah, I'll answer or call him back.
Mist is still checking for boards and everything, but upon hearing the phone ring, dives across the van as physically possible as somebody of that large of a stature can do, knocking over shit and picking up the phone. And he goes, Ramona, are you okay?
Yeah,
Ramona,
I'm
right?
great. I'm fine. Yeah, everything's good. I'm with Aaron and Asher.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. Wait, what? Didn't you get grabbed by the? You didn't get grabbed by the ministry?
No, Jay did though. I saw it.
Yeah. I saw too.
We ran out of there. I tried to like throw my shoe at them. I swear.
Yeah.
But they were just like, they were so quick.
Yeah.
They got Jay.
Yeah, they are. Okay.
Have you heard from Sarah?
No, I haven't heard from any. You're the first person it is that I've talked to that's been a part of our group.
You're alone?
Well, no, I mean like Tad and the other one are here.
You say Tad, and it's just like Chaw.
Yeah, see, he's fine. He's fine in the back.
I look
I
over
just
to Aaron and Asher, and I'm like, they got him.
yeah,
They got
it's fine. We're just chilling in the van. I'm trying to figure out whatever route it is that we can to get the. Do you need me to come get you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great. We can find you. Where are y'all parked? Hey, do you know where Mason and Sam are?
Are you safe enough to do that?
I look over at Asher and Aaron. Yeah. We should be good.
I'm just. You seem very lackadaisical for something that just happened to us. This is very traumatic.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm good for now.
Okay.
Just take a few deep breaths, you know?
Okay. Yeah, whatever. We're still at the van. We're still parked outside the
Same spot.
Yeah,
Okay.
the same spot. Yeah. Hmm?
Yeah, we can meet you over there. We can head on that way.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fine. That
Make
sounds
a
all right.
plan to get our boys back.
Are you okay? You sound out of breath.
Yeah, running.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll do that to you.
Yeah. That makes lots of sense. Lots of sense to me. Okay. I'll be here in the car in the van, and things will be all right. And yeah. All right. He hangs up.
Okay. And I set the phone down and I look back to Asher and Aaron and I go, "Whew, somebody I think needed this more than I did." And then I get up, button my shirt, and like sit down and tell them where we're parked at.
Okay. Yeah.
And now finally, Jay.
Hi.
You were unceremoniously tossed into a jail cell.
And I think that Jay, having probably been arrested like 800 times, has done it probably was a little ceremoniously, as in I have annoyed the like enforcers so much by doing things like when they put the handcuffs on, I'd say tighter, or like, I like it this rough, and just like everything to antagonize the shit out of them. So it hurt when they got thrown in the jail cell, but Jay's not quiet about it.
And I'm gonna say that when you get thrown in, there's one familiar person in this jail cell with you.
Okay.
They got Sam, your short roadie.
Oh no.
Yeah. Can't quite outrun him, you see.
Nah. It's okay, man. It's okay, man. We'll get you up to we'll get some cardio, and we'll get you there someday.
That's all right. I knocked out a good solid 3 of them.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Remember that Sam is very short and very burly, while Mason's very tall and very lanky.
Yes. Did you see him grab anybody else? Mason.
Just a couple of people here and there. It looks like they almost got Ripper, but then she got away.
Did I see Ripper get away?
I don't think you did. No, you got grabbed before that happened.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, I guess I did my job then. They all got away, except you. It's fine.
Part of the job.
It's fine. I didn't want to be lonely.
And you all spend some time together like that for a while, just kind of not really. It kind of letting you sweat. You see, there's a whole bunch of like teens and early 20s that they just kind of throw into the other cells. They kind of pack them in there like sardines. Where they're like, get in, you'll have a call with your lawyer soon enough, but no one's really like talked to you as they continue to push people into these cells and then file other people out.
Oh yeah. Jay expected this. They are kind of wanted people right now, and Jay stupidly got picked up. Yeah. Jay, yeah, I can't see Jay being quiet though. I think that they are being a little taunting. It might get a little bit less creative after a little bit. Like the worry is setting in, but Jay does their best to not show it. It's probably like if the cells are next to each other, is probably totally like shooting the shit with some of these kids. Probably is like getting them to write on their shoelaces. We're still doing this. And you know, is trying to be chill, maybe trading for a cigarette or something, and like Jay will start to worry after a while. There's no hiding that.
Okay. Eventually there's a singular person who looks incredibly well dressed, who walks down this hallway, stops directly in front of your cell. They look over at you and they go, "It was an inevitability you would end up here." Jay, we talked about before in your backstory how you
knew it! I knew you were going to do this to me. All week I was thinking, they're going to do this to me.
We were talking about before how your backstory was that you were specifically like, you were specifically being pushed as you were a child to join the Ministry of Culture. And it makes so much sense. This ministry was put in place after we couldn't control our violent impulses, and they were put in charge of all of us so that way we could live peacefully and to change the world. And if we have to give up a couple of freedoms for a peaceful world, then what are those freedoms anyway, right? You weren't having that.
Nope.
However, you still had your first steps into there before you found out exactly what was going on. And this is one of the people who you met back then. Give me a name.
George. Thank God, I thought it was going to be my parents. I still knew you were going to do this, but at least it's not my parents. George. This is George.
Right.
Yeah,
George was someone who you started with at the same time as you were being more or less voluntold to join the Ministry of Culture. George was the kind of person who was full in on the ideals and didn't understand why anyone wouldn't want to. We're talking about public safety. You wouldn't, I would gladly give up my ability to drive or install a camera in my house if it meant that everybody was safe. And they didn't understand why you graded at the idea or why anyone would have any concerns. The only people who would do that are people who are hiding something, obviously. So he goes, "So Jay, this is what you were hiding. I always knew there was something wrong about you."
About me?
About you.
About me.
Who else?
Because I didn't fit in your little box. Because I saw through all the bullshit.
What bullshit? We're keeping people safe.
Are you?
Meanwhile, you're out here shutting down public programs left and right in little violent temper tantrums. Did you feel better? Did you feel better about yourself after you destroyed that museum?
Out of character, did they give us a number in that news broadcast that we were running off of?
We probably did, but I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a couple million total in damages and everything. Yeah, so I'm gonna say 10. We're gonna make it easy. It's all like 10 million damages. Do you feel better causing all that destruction, your little violent outbursts in that museum? They're gonna build it back. All you did was take money from other people to fuel your own agenda.
I do feel pretty good with my ability to do math. And if you think those programs only cost $10 million, they probably took a couple more than just a little bit more than freedom. And I think they took a couple brain cells. You think if those programs cost less than $10 million, a fucking museum would be the problem? No, they've been trying to cut them for weeks, months, years. They need to funnel all that little money into your little enforcer program.
They wouldn't have no reason to cut anything if you hadn't given them a reason. But that's besides the point. Guards and 2 guards are going to come in and they're going to handcuff you and walk you out of the room. We can handle this in another facility. By the way, right to silence and all that, whatever, yada yada. Follow me. And he walks you down a hallway and he takes you into a room by yourselves. The police officers take the handcuffs and then they connect it to the table directly in front of you. So your arms are in front of you, but you can't go anywhere. Thanks. You can leave. As they turn around and they leave. So, Jay, where's the rest of your little group? I know this whole thing wasn't your thing, public safety, security, caring about people, giving a damn, but I am actually trying to make sure that everyone is taken care of as best as they can. And they're going to find your group eventually. This is just a matter of whether or not. This is a matter of how comfortable you'll be while they do this. Consider it as a favor to an old friend. You help me out, I make sure they throw the book at you as light as possible.
Is that old friend in the room with us now?
I'm helping as best as I can.
I don't know.
Not gonna budge? You know, everyone does start like that. I'll leave you here. You can think on it. I'll be back a little bit later. As he does, he kind of drops down. He leaves a folder in front of you that you can see. And it's your picture because they know who you are. And they kind of know who everyone else is, even though like they don't have like the ability to prove it. But it's a list of crimes that they're going to try to hit you with should this go to trial. It's a lot. You're probably going to be thrown under the prison.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like, I'll be back, as he goes and he leaves and lets you sweat with that.
I think Jay does go through the folder, just like casual reading, just because clearly they were meant to see it. But they're doing literally everything in their power to not react.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, they've been. It's one of those things where, yeah, they also kind of knew that this would be inevitable. Like they were eventually going to end up here. And they're kind of also celebrating a little bit that they ended up here alone. So, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Trying to think if they would try and escape, but they would not try and escape. They would just sit there.
Mm-hmm. And now we're gonna pop back over to the van here. So I'm gonna say at this moment, Sarah's managed to walk their way back to the van, and at the same time, Ramona has managed to pull up with half of Hope Eternal, with the last member, Alex on vocals, just kind of popping in roughly at about the same time too. So you would hear. I mean, I guess you would probably see the headlights coming up from the van first, and then you hear another knock on the side of the van as Alex comes up. Still really not saying all too much, just because I never thought of a voice for him. And yeah, the gang's all here.
Okay, good. I'm glad everybody made it back safe and sound. Did Mist find anything on his laptop? Did anybody get a chance to respond by this point?
So I mean, you would have heard that Sarah and Ramona looked to have gotten away at some point, but then you heard from Ramona at that point. And while you're probably waiting, because I imagine like she wasn't that far away.
Right.
So roughly at about that same time in the talking and the walking, that Sarah would have managed to get back to the van, so you know where she's at too.
Okay. I'm glad to see everybody here. I found out where Jay is, but I don't know how I feel about a police raid. I'm not bulletproof. I could try to be, but I don't think I could do that. I don't think I can handle getting shot at all. So how do we get them out?
I'm not particularly fond of the police raid either, but I think if we play our cards right, maybe we can be clever enough to get us an opening. Or we could always see if somebody else wants to help us.
Yeah.
The Cobalt Army or anybody with velvet status.
Yeah. Because we could definitely ask. I mean, it's not unheard of.
Ash is gonna go. So here's the real question: how do they even know that we had a show tonight?
That's what I was wondering. I don't know how they.
Yeah.
What happened?
Cyril just look at that Ramona. It's like,
what?
Your scorched earth burned us.
What? What are you talking about? Who?
You know who?
I'm a bit lost.
Brother, you know, two brothers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Posers, Trace and Stace.
Yeah.
Trace and Stace.
Yeah.
Hope Eternal.
To be fair, we did kind of send people in their general area, but
yeah, but they didn't even get.
They really wanted to get us.
Yeah, but why would they do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see, I have a reputation, and I looked at Asher and Aaron a little, like as a side glance, a very noticeable side glance.
Seriously, like, I tried to make them try to, bury the hatchet. They wanted no part of that. You must have.
Yeah, I kind of slept with both of them at the same time, and they kind of found out at the same time.
That's what they're upset about?
Well, I was seeing them both consistently.
At the same time.
At the same time.
Oh, okay.
Like within 24 hours.
How long ago was that?
Time doesn't matter. They should have been over it by now, honestly. Like,
I mean, it certainly didn't warrant what happened. What happened?
So now we've got two groups of people that want us gone.
I mean, they probably don't want to talk to me, but I bet I could figure something out, right?
But they sent the. Miss like deflates against the back of the van.
I mean, maybe we shouldn't like walk in that direction.
I feel like I shouldn't apologize. I feel like there's an apology here, but I feel like also I shouldn't apologize. Like, it's not really my fault that this happened. Like, I was kind of involved, but not like really. If they'd just gotten over themselves, then it wouldn't be an issue.
And being like, yeah, she couldn't be involved. She was with us the whole time.
What? He like snaps back out of it. What are you talking about? What does that mean?
She couldn't have been involved. She was been here with us. She couldn't have been involved. It's like, hey. That's not. We gotta talk about propriety real quick. I feel like that's a whole separate issue we gotta work on right now. Asher says, you're pulling Aaron aside for a second. But no, hey, it sounds like we all just kind of got caught up in this weirdo situation right here. I'm gonna be honest. If the magazines and stuff from the days before the Ministry of Culture are to be believed, other than calling the police on each other, this is all just barely like fair, like bog standard band stuff.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, I can try and find them. If I can find them, I can try and apologize and see what they want. Like realistically.
I mean, if we're gonna do that, we might as well bring some,
But
are we also sure they're not still like rolling with the ministry?
We need to get Jay.
They would
listen. I don't know them, but I know them well enough that I feel like they're just sore losers,
Okay.
And not actually ministry goons. It just sucks to suck.
Okay. Well, Jay, he like stands up and scrambles and grabs his laptop. Jay is like here, and he like motions to essentially where the address is for where the jail is, based off of what it is he was gathering from all the fans and everything. And he holds it like under his arm. He's holding it like kind of awkwardly, but he's like, here is where we're trying to go. I don't know the floor plan. I mean, I've got the building here. I mean, you can kind of see it, and I don't know how many other people are there, but I mean, we can go in, we can take care of it, and then we can, leave.
I mean, this is going to be our easiest chance to get them because
before they move them,
yeah,
exactly.
It's close, and it's going to be the least guarded place that they're going to send them.
How are we?
Do we know where our roadies are?
Our roadies.
I want to say that you can give a call to Mason.
Miss is going to call a Mason immediately.
He's going to be like, hello, guys. Sorry,
Mason.
I've been running a whole lot. Sorry. They got Sam.
They got Sam too?
They got Sam.
We're don't worry. Hey, it's going to be okay. We're going to try and get him out. Can you? Shit, man. I don't know. Can you?
Meet us at the van.
I've been running for so long. They keep chasing me.
What, they're still chasing you now?
They're still chasing me now.
We gotta everyone get the van. Get in the van. He's like, man, Miss is getting in the driver's seat. Everyone get in the van. Come on. I'll explain later. Just get in the van.
Everybody get in.
Hey, watch the contraband and wipe your shoes. And he's like,
he's like, hey, not everybody can be in the same van. Some of you got to go in that van.
Yeah. Whatever. Just go.
Tad walks in and it's just like, oh, like, Shaw, dude, there's underwear on the floor. Weird.
I look around and I'm like, that's not mine.
Okay.
I think Sherman just like crack up.
Okay, whatever, man. I don't think it's weird. I've slept in places before with my underwear in places. Whatever. He turns the key and starts the car and speeds off to wherever Sam is running from.
All right.
Oh my God.
I want to say that this is a perform tech.
Okay, gotcha.
Give me a perform tech 3-star 3.
Come on, let's do it. I got a 2-star 4, but we have stuff in the bank, don't we?
Yeah, we don't have any 4s though.
We don't.
We have other 6s, and there's another 6.
We have some 6s, yeah.
Yeah. I've got a 6 the 6 that I put in. Can I use that? What would that bump me up to again?
Do we want to like 2-star 6?
Yeah, that'd be a 2-star 6.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. And then I need what? You said a 3-star 4. You said?
Yeah, 3-star 4.
Okay.
3-star 3 is actually I think what I said.
Okay. Then I don't want to use that 3-star 6 that we got.
2-star 4, 2-star 2.
Is there any way I can like push the roll in any way? Like take a stress or something?
I will say, if you want to add something onto your stress clock, then you can reroll.
Okay, cool. I'll do that because this is perfectly normal. He is definitely stressed. So let me try again.
Ooh.
So twos. All right.
Yeah.
So, do we have a 2? Sorry, I had to pop over.
We have 4. We have 2.
We have 2 twos, 2 twos, and 2 twos.
Okay,
That's
so
4 twos.
4 twos. All right, if we have 2 twos in the bank, then you can make up that to a 4-star 2 and make it a success.
okay, cool.
Okay.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Okay, so we'll use the 2-star 2, and so now it's a 4-star 2. Okay, cool, awesome. So that's what we'll do.
All right. And because that's forwarded over, I can't edit that, so you just have to remember that 2-star 2 is not here anymore.
That's okay.
6. Sick.
Oh, Mrs. driving like a bat out of hell, and he's like, somebody open the side door of the van and hold your hand out. Just grab Sam, and we're gonna keep
I
going.
got it.
And you see this tall, shaggy Forrest Gump looking dude who's just running down the side of the street, being like, "Help! Help! Help!" Just like yoink him into the van and then start driving down the side road.
Yeah, Miss is he does a complete he whips that shit. He's like this with the driver wheel and everything. He turns all the way around. It speeds off in the direction of well, actually, no, he doesn't even do that. He just keeps going so he can lose whatever ministry goons those are. They don't seem like they're near any car. So he's like, yeah, they can just walk back or whatever. And he's like, are you okay, Mason?
Yeah, I'm all right. Oh, sorry, I've just been running for a really long time.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Are you playing the drums right now?
What? No.
That's your heartbeat, probably.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, just keep breathing. Yeah, it's okay.
There's a lot of water in the back that I keep all the time. You should grab one of those and drink
There's
it.
probably an inhaler in here too. I think I have one in my bag.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna try and go get Sam and Jay.
All right. And I'm gonna say that Miss, your phone goes off once.
Can somebody grab that, please? Can somebody please grab that?
Yep. I'll grab. Just
okay. Yep. Just
there.
Turn
Just hold in front of one.
Yeah, go ahead. It's just 32. I got that. Okay, here.
And it's a ping. And it's another ping. And it's about 12 different individual pings now. You see that a couple people are posting. They're like, "Oh wait, they got Jay? Shit, they got Jay? What do we have to do? What are we gonna do here?" And the thing that we talked about a lot in the last session is that Jay is a very connected person. They've been in the scene for a while now. They've worked with different groups before they work with you as a manager. If anyone has a direct connection to the Velvet Generation or to the Cobalt Army, it's probably going to be Jay and how long they've been around in the scene. So you see bands that were just kind of in the area that, like to check the forum posts, and they hear that they got Jay. You hear other people who've done different works for like the Cobalt Army that are just like, shit, Jay, what do we need to do? And there's a community of people that are rallying around how we're going to get Jay out of prison.
What does it say?
If you look at it, it's like
Just says Jay. Oh my God, Jay. Like a bunch of times under a post.
I think we might have a lot of help.
Yeah, I think we do. Okay.
And a plan is starting to form around how we're going to get this done. And this feels like a perfect time for us to take a tiny little break. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back in roughly 10, and we'll have a formulated plan on what happens next. I have an idea, and we'll see what happens. But till then, take care, everyone. See you then. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are here back from our break, and this is the this is the last part of One for the Road, our Velvet Generation 2-shot. Once more, incentives here as we are. This is part of Nerds with Pride. We're raising money for the Translatin Coalition. For $5. You can give a player an amped up, which allows them to re-roll any dice that's showing a 1. For $10, you can plan a set, which allows a player to re-roll as many dice inside of a roll as possible. For $15, you can give a player a chance to step up the set they rolled, making their roll more powerful for them overall. For $25, you can give a player the chance to declare all dice showing as 1 to be on fire, so it can turn to any number they want it to be. And then for $40, we can shrink the effects of an NPC, effectively allowing our players to move unimpeded, which would be really great right now because we're going to need it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So once more back into it. We have an idea. We have a plan, kind of. But hey, if I had wanted Tad to say it, I just hadn't had the ability to pull back over to him. And he's just sitting there, just thumbing around on his base, just being like, "Nah, man, trust in the power of rock. We're gonna do it."
That's the spirit.
There we go.
What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about?
Said trust in the power of rock.
Yeah.
Feels pretty straightforward to me, Mist. I don't know. You like to rock. We like to rock.
Yeah, but okay. Trust in the power of rock.
Yeah.
Trust in the power of rock, and he undoes his tie and ties it around his head.
Yeah, there we go.
He's
You
like,
can put
"All
his
right."
hand on his shoulder. He's gonna be like, "Music's never let you down before, man. Why would it now?"
You're right. You're
Saw,
right.
dude.
Saw.
You're right. Never let me down before. Okay. All right. I think I think I could do this. I think we're good.
All right.
All right. Are we ready to fuck him up? We're ready to fuck him up. Right?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And he's
Fucking
going
something
to
up.
turn on the guard and everything of the sort. And he's going to they're gonna head straight to the jail. That's what they're gonna do.
All right, so I'm not gonna head straight to the jail yet. There's a little bit of timing that's happened here, and as people are starting to put things together, you start getting pings, you start getting signals. One of the groups was one who you all wanted to reach out to, but you never got a chance to, just because of the way things worked out here. Fields of Destiny is another group that's going to be in the area that you all have been rivals with this whole time. You come up together with, and they set up. They're the first people to set up. They cut up a quick little pop-up show 3 blocks away from the precinct. You see some lights start to go off in that area, just like some big headlight, stage lights, something. They're all pointed directly up, so you can tell something's about to happen. And then from a big speaker, you hear, "Let's make some noise!" And then a guitar and some drums just going off. It echoes throughout the neighborhood as you see a bunch of if you're by the area close enough, parked by, you see a bunch of police cars start to spin up their sirens. People are running out, they're getting in and about to drive off. It keeps going for a bit before the music is cut off, and then you hear more tires spin off and leaving, as effectively they're now starting to run away from the police. Around town, that happens about another 4 times, where music starts playing and just reverberating. It breaks through the sound of downtown, because there's so much. There are car horns going on. There's outdoor things that are going on in general. Lots of noises and things. The backdrop of a city that you forget exists. The more you're in a city, it cuts through it like a knife. It's a cacophony of every single band asserting itself to exist as loud as possible and immediately being chased down. And now this is your moment. So,
Right.
Okay.
So Asher's gonna go, all right, so getaway van, we're gonna be right behind you all. Do what you gotta do, and we'll make sure that we got the space for it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
And actually, you know what? I'm gonna say that a couple of people from Broken Promises actually are gonna be here to help you out with the backup spots. So what it's gonna be is
Give me my
What is-
side bitches.
I'm gonna say that Law sets up to play drums. He's got like a drum pad, so he doesn't take up too much space.
Yeah.
Pops in right in there, and it's just like he's got you on there. And then Tad is very sad about not playing bass, but he picks up a guitar.
I got the bass. I'll be on the roof with the bass.
All
Amped
right.
up. Mic. Maybe strapped in a little bit.
All right. And so let me know, Mist, you're driving the van.
Yep.
Let me know what you do.
Mist has thrown all of his anxious energy out the window. He's doing his absolute best to hunker down. He gives himself a little mantra at first where he's like 10 and 2, 10 and 2, 10 and 2. And he's got the wheel already ready to go. He's tapping his foot. And what he does is that he also the backtrack, and it's going to be also be playing behind them or whatever instrumentals. He can't physically get to a device. He's going to have an instrumental that he worked on playing on the radio, essentially, like it's like a CD that he put in, and he's going to swing open the side door of the van and turn it up to max, so they've got like a backdrop for a little bit.
All right. There's a microphone that's also strapped down at the top of this van right here. Ramona, this is your moment.
I'm going to be playing an emo song that I've been working on. It's called Rip and Tear the Curtains. And it starts with like a long, just feedback sound to get the attention. And then you just hear the guitar and bass start. And it's a lot of very like heavy metal rock music that starts. She starts screaming off the top of the van and she's like, "Come get us, motherfuckers!"
Let's go. I love that. We're going to pop. This is like a tiny little time rewind, but this is also just kind of like pulling back over here to Jay real quick. George comes back and it's just like, "So have you had any time to reconsider?"
Reconsider what?
Those are some pretty heavy charges against you. You might not see the outside of a prison again for the rest of your life.
Okay.
And you're okay with that.
No, I'm waiting for where you think you offered me something.
I offered you a chance to make these go away. And let's say there's like 11 charges here or whatever. He puts his hand over the majority of them. Only 3 are left. Do that, you'll be out 10 years, maybe 5 with good behavior.
You know, when we started training, I actually thought you were kind of cute. Really good example of what the ministry does to you. What a waste. What a waste of that beautiful face.
We know when we started training, I thought, man, I can't get my head around them. Just can't understand it. Can't figure out what goes on inside of that head of theirs. Never was able to. But we're not kids anymore.
Never said we were.
There are real consequences to everything that we do. And I'm just trying to offer you a chance to make this go as easy as possible. You Pocket, I don't know you. You don't know me. But do you know them well enough to go away like this?
I don't need to know them well enough. I do know you. And I know who you work for. And I know what the ministry does. I ain't got to know them much to know that I'm not giving up.
Oh. At least I can tell your mother I tried. And he goes, guards, put her back in her cell. Which is at that moment when God, I literally was just looking at the name of the group, Fields of Destiny, start playing directly outside. And he goes, what is that racket? As he starts to head out the door.
As they're picking up Jay, Jay is singing very loudly. I hear the train a coming. It's rolling. And then we get hit by copyright, so I don't continue. But it's not copyrighted in the future. And is like being as big and obnoxious as they can with the guards, singing some Johnny Cash on the way back to their cell.
You get thrown back inside. You get thrown back inside your cell with Sam, and he's gonna go, well, what's that roach have to say?
Oh man, tried to offer me a deal.
A deal? They don't normally make deals.
How do you say no to this face, though? Of course they're gonna offer me a deal.
What would it cost you?
Oh, come on, Sam. Of course I didn't take the deal. I don't know what it's going to cost. I mean, it'll probably cost me everything, but that's what you do when you're fighting the man.
You're just going to go... You heard that outside, right? It sounds like Fields of Destiny.
It does. It does. And I think because if I'm back in the cell that I was in, then all of those younger people that they crammed into as much, I think I'm going to try and get them to also sing along to the Fields of Destiny thing.
All right. I like that. You know what? That's organized music.
It definitely is.
That's not going to take a whole lot. Again, I'm going to say that's a 2-star 4.
Okay. All right. I roll 5 dice. 2-star 4. I got a 2-star 4 exactly.
Let's go. All right. You can put one of those 4s in the bank. And
I will do that.
Yeah, you know, some of these kids have never heard of Fields of Destiny before, but you're like, oh yeah, no, like this is gonna be the chorus. Like you're getting them hyped up to sing the chorus every time it rolls around. And that tiny cell that they're all thrown into becomes a mosh pit as everyone is just going ham. And it continues. And just as quickly as you hear that music stop, you start to hear a lot more music happening around town. And the energy inside of these prison cells is electric. Something is about to happen.
Yeah, Jay definitely clocks that. And then I think as soon as they hear rip and tear the curtains, I already forgot what you said. They're gonna like back away, but they're also trying to like take a mental picture of everything that's happening right now because they realize something's happening and they want to be fully alert and aware of like what it like where the guards are, where the people are and stuff. Yeah.
So you hear Ramona's voice, and that's going to be where we cut back to Ramona.
Come
for
get us,
this,
motherfuckers.
exactly. And for this, I'm going to say that this song is. Oh, really? That's crazy. Sorry, I'm looking at the difficulties for performing. The crowd difficulty performing for stuff. A lot of these is a lot lower than I thought it would be. I'm going to say that we're putting you as. We're going to say that this is the difficulty of a main stage concert. Crowd difficulty for this is going to be opening act at a 2-star 4.
Okay, sounds good.
So first things first, Mist. This is your opportunity to perform as a backup. So go ahead and do any backup part. Use any riffs for being a backup that you want to use. Also, don't forget you do have your solos.
Yes.
To use at any moment.
Yes.
And flavor for me how this works out.
Okay. So let's see. So I'm gonna say Ramona's the reroll here, and I'm gonna play one of the solos it is that he's doing is Vamp for Time, which allows all leads to reroll any number of dice in their pools, essentially, for that to be the case. As Miss speeds up and essentially tries to draw attention away from him. And he shouts out the car as well. He's like, "Yeah, you motherfuckers suck. Yeah, you all suck." And he like flips him outside the window and just keeps driving, speeds up, everything of the sort. And this is a performance. So will this be performance tech or performance music? Which one?
So I don't think this is technically music because all you're doing is driving and screaming. So we're gonna say that. You know what? We'll say this is perform tech because you're driving.
But okay, let's do a perform tech. That is a 2-star 5.
All right, hell yeah! So a 5 goes in the bank, and you are supporting your lead as you drive off. I'm going to say that similarly, everybody is strapped in right now. So you've got Tad and you've got Law, who are strapped in their seats as they're playing. The music is just kind of. This is a rough song. This is something that's really cool that happened in an episode of an anime that I like to watch called Bochi the Rock. They played a song for a street show, but they had a very well-known experienced bassist play backing for the lead guitarist, which is a high school girl, and she's just basically kind of keeping the root note of everything that the lead guitarist is playing. So she's just laying the room for them to be really cool. And then when the actual song hits, the practice stuff happens, and it's that much more intense. That's what Tad and Law are doing. They are kind of holding down the tempo that you're giving Ramona. And because that they're just kind of laying underneath and pushing you up, I'm going to say that this is going to be a I'm going to let you pick 2 dice to go inside of this bank that you can decide whenever you want to decide. You don't have to decide right now because you're probably going to end up having to play another song while you're causing a distraction.
Ooh. I'll have to remember that.
So they're providing a distraction for you, and you have 2 dice. No, sorry, no. They're supporting you directly here that you just have 2 dice for their support. I'm not going to bother rolling that. But also because they're maintaining and focusing, they have enough time in their space to be yeah, fuck these pigs every now and then, and throw a soda can or water bottles and stuff like that at the cars that are chasing you, so that way they have to clean off their windshields or swerve to avoid things. But they're throwing anything they can out the car in the middle of they have a break, they have a moment to move something. In fact, Law has thrown a couple of drumsticks out the door.
No, I need those
directly.
Damn it! Oh shit, man! Why would you grab the? No, I needed those.
Those are signed.
But yeah, go ahead and roll for me now.
Oh yeah, man. 3-star 6.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, cool. Also, 3-star 6 means that you are currently the star of the show.
Oh yeah, I am.
Uh-huh. So tell me how this looks for you. What's happening?
So hair crazy. I'm like anchored to the top of
Mhm.
the van. Got the amp. I'm playing bass, keeping tempo. At one point, I take my shoe off and I throw it at a car. But it's just like a lot of screaming, a lot of heavy metal, and then like I ease into the bridge of the song. Tad and Law like get in on it fairly well. And we're just taunting. Like parts of the song is literally just about revealing the corruption of a government and like unveiling your eyes, and it's just very aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And I am just like moving as much as I can without falling on this van. I'm performing.
You're performing, and I'm gonna say, as you're performing and this is happening, something catches you by surprise as another police cruiser pulls up alongside all these other police cruisers, veers left a little bit, and then smacks into 3 of them off to the side, chasing them off of the road.
Whoa. Can I see who did it? Do I?
When they get out the car afterwards, it was definitely not a policeman inside of that car.
Oh man. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Chicago.
And we're gonna move that into so you all have I forgot how that one works. Hang on, I gotta make sure that there's the height markers. Cool. Okay, for everyone above the thing. All right, cool. So you have 2 height markers to hold on to. Remember that. You get one and then you decide where the other one goes. And room for one more song now as you're chasing. The van is still swerving, it's moving in and out. The forces of the Ministry of Culture and the police have been so spread out throughout the entirety of the city, chasing after all these other bands that are performing, that there were probably there were probably like 8 cars that were chasing after you. The police cruiser showed up, crashed into 3 of them, knocking them off the side of the road. Tad and Law has successfully disabled at least 2 now from throwing things at them and having them like one of the drumsticks like bust through the windshield. So the car had to swerve because there was suddenly glass and everything in their eyes. The wind is blasting into them at like 70 miles an hour. So they swerved a little bit and they ended up like hitting another car. So there are 3 police cars that are after you now as you're still going. Wind ripping through your hair as it flutters away. Yeah, the amp absolutely cranked hearing I'm gonna say you hit like a 6 solo inside of the Rip and Tear song that you were just like, this is a moment. This is something that will probably never be repeated again, and you're the one who's doing it.
Oh yeah. Take a lot of pride in that. I'm gassing myself up on that roof.
Lead us into the next song.
Oh man, which one should I do? I could go for a good old Gangrene, give the people what they want. I also could do a new one, but I don't know, I'd feel bad that I wouldn't be doing it with Sarah. I could try. Yeah, I'll lead into Gangrene.
All right.
Nice modern rock. More of a poppy tone.
So, Mist, start us off.
So Mist has been seeing the carnage and destruction that's been happening behind him in the rearview mirror. Cars crashing, some of them finding his well-maintained drumsticks in the front of a police cruiser now, having breaking through the front window. There's a lot of emotions going on for him right now, and as he continues to drive, he goes, "Everybody needs to hold on for a second." And when he gets to a stoplight at like this kind of like crossing or like intersection, there's cars coming and going. Miss tries something crazy, which is as the red light comes up, he's going to essentially go past the red light but do a U-turn in the middle of the intersection to go back the other way, to try and see if he can distract any of the other cars, see if anything else could happen as the new song essentially like picks up. The gear shift as it's happening will be on beat to the song starting. That's essentially what it is. Yeah.
I love that. All right, cool. Same thing. Perform tech. Let me see how you drive.
Yep. Let me see. Perform tech. Here we go.
And we're sorry, before you roll, let me go ahead and give you, we're increasing the difficulty of this now.
That's fine.
And so we are now looking at 3-star 4.
3-star 4, okay. All right. Let's see if the dice want to be nice to me. I got a 3-star 5.
5.
3-star 5.
All right. So you put 5 into the bank.
Oh, I actually was very curious about something. I have a riff where when I'm playing backup, it's called fill. When you're playing a backup part, you may change the face values of any dice you add to the group pool to any number that isn't already showing up in the group pool.
Okay.
I don't know.
You can put a 2. Yeah, it means that you can put a 2 in here, or yeah, just a 2 actually. That's the only one you put in.
Okay, I'll do a 2. I'll put the 2 in, just in case.
Okay.
Yep, just so we have something extra to do. And Miss is like, just hold on. And he like gets to the red light, completely whips the car around. You hear the tires screeching on the ground. There's smoke billowing up everywhere. The tire tracks have been left. And then he goes back the opposite direction of where they were running away from. He just wants to be able to lead them around in a bunch of different circles on this crossing that's happening on this like 4-way stoplight. It's pretty crazy.
All right.
He just keeps speeding on forward.
All right. I'm going to keep that success. I feel like we should move this one up a little bit though. I feel we have enough in the bank one way or the other for this to work, but I feel like thematically we should move the difficulty of this song up a little bit here. So I'm actually going to say that this is a 4-star 4.
Ooh.
Okay. And I still have my solo to use, so if you need to re-roll or anything of the sort, you can do that.
Didn't you? No, you already used your solo once.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
Okay.
But I'm going to say that this is a little bit higher for you, Ramona, particularly because you're doing all of this on top of a van that's flying by at like high speeds as you're effectively just strapped down to the top of it. Yeah. So like actually 4-star 5. And like you, one way or the other though, I'm pretty sure you're going to make your way through this, but we'll see how this goes. Start us off.
All right. We're going to roll us in. Let's see here. I got 2 6s. I do have 2 dice I can roll, right?
You have 2. Yeah, you have 2 from the help that Tad and Law were giving. So you could just make those 6s.
Cool. So 4?
4-star 6.
4-star 6.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I do it. We like whip around the corner onto the beat. The drum and the bass is leading into the song. And as we're like taunting them, I'm like waving at the police vehicles as like we're passing them and like singing to them and like singing up at any of the apartments we're passing. If there's like a bystanders try involved, like clapping their hands, trying to do as much crowd work without the crowd.
And you know,
playing Gangrene like it was meant to be played.
This isn't what's the right to say, like the affluent part of the neighborhood, right? Like this isn't the part where everyone is more concerned about their property values and not in my backyard. Like the reason why you can have a concert in this area is because these are the kind of people who would be here for a concert like this. So they see you playing, just driving through the streets like a bat out of hell. They see these police cars coming by. They know that's the Ministry of Culture. What happens here is a moment like in Spider-Man when the Sam Raimi one, the first one, where they see the Green Goblin flying by on his glider and they're just like, this is New York, this is Chicago, this is our city, get out of here. You see a bunch of people from different apartment buildings starting to throw things out of their windows onto the street to try to hit these last remaining cop cars here as they start swerving and like avoiding them as best as they can. Let's say like a flower pot hits the windshield of one of the cars as it immediately just kind of like the windshield just kind of burst open from there. It came out from 5 stories above before it just like a missile directly into it.
Nice.
The carnage on the road starts to makes the other cars slow as they need to make their way through, and you just kind of end up driving off further and further away from them, with them eventually trying to chase you and figure out where you're going, but you're able to find a spot further out later that is a safe spot to hold down. This was actually, you know what, and as you like pull the car up to a stop, man, as you pull the van up to a stop, Tad is gonna go, bruh, this was the sickest show I've ever done in my life, dude.
I like lean down from the roof into the passenger side window. And it's like, I don't think I'm ever gonna top that. My hair is all like blown back, probably covered in dirt and bugs.
This was the best show ever. Hell yeah.
Did anybody get that on camera? Did
God,
anybody
I
else get
hope
that on
so. Is it on the forums?
camera? I don't know. I can't check. Oh, okay. I feel alive and really good. Is everyone safe?
Amp up in, and I like crawl in through the window. I think so. Let's hope that worked.
Yeah, let's hope.
And now we pop over to Sarah.
I think Sarah got out like a couple blocks away from the thing and just kind of like made her way. But I think this might be like sort of like happy at the same time as like I think Ramona's like ripping into Gangrene. And she's like, well, like under her breath, that's goddamn good. It's gonna be impossible to live with her. And she'll put the headphones on and is just like playing it as she kind of finds her center. Her eyes go white. This is really stupid.
I want to say that Asher's still he's got the van running, he's outside, but Erin pops in and is walking in, and she goes, okay, and I'll try to grab someone's attention so you can slip through a little easier.
Well, you know what, any help would be. Man, I wish I was with them, but you know, gotta do this. Can't always be.
So you all walk into the precinct, and it's kind of a bit of a ghost town. There's a bunch of like boot prints all over from where they tried to mobilize as best as they can. You know, the little rubber that you leave behind on tiles when you have cheap boots and and they scuff everywhere. There's probably about 2 people at the front desk. And everything looks really hard to it looks like they're very much trying to figure out what they're going to do now, because everyone left in the middle of processing things. There are a bunch of people who are handcuffed all over, who are just like, well, now what? They just said stay here, and then they all got out. And so then this is going to be when Aaron looks over at you, Sarah, gives you a wink, and then heads over to the desk. Excuse me, officer, I had something I needed to report. Is there anyone here who I can talk to? So I'm sorry, miss. We're just really busy right now. Well, I mean, I know you're really busy, but like, I just had something like super, very important. It's like so super important. And you understand, I had to walk so long to get here. I locked my car keys in my car, and now I just can't go anywhere. You locked your car key. What do you want me? Well, they said that the police would help with anything, and you wouldn't leave a girl out alone in the dark right now, would you? And he's just like,
with everything going on out there.
yeah, there's some like scary people out there playing music and everything, and I just don't know if I feel safe right now. Ma'am, I don't, I just, can you wait until everyone comes back? I mean, but my car is out there and someone's gonna take it, and I'm very concerned. Okay, ma'am, how far away are you? It's about like 10 blocks over this way. I mean, if you could, a big, strong officer like yourself could help me, that'd be so much help. And this very flustered, very tired man is just like, I don't, hey, Rick, you're gonna have to hold on for a minute. I don't know what this is. I gotta deal with this. And he gets out from around the corner. You said it's how far? Oh, I promise. It's just like around the corner. It's only just a couple blocks this way. So he like gets out from behind the desk. He like wraps her arm around his, and then like very like sneaky stealthily manages to take off his access card and just like plop it on the ground behind him. That's like, I guarantee it'll be so. Thank you so much. I was so afraid. Wow, you've got such big, strong arms as they like head out the door.
All right, I think Sierra's gonna like see that, put the headphones on, and just kind of find her center. Eyes go white, and she's gonna actually put on her something that comes with being a star child. She has the ability to kind of slip off of like people's perception a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't want to be seen. She doesn't have to be seen.
Okay.
And that is, that's a mojo and I think an evade skill test.
All right, I'm gonna say there's only one person here so far, but there's still cameras everywhere. So I'm gonna say that this is a. I'm gonna say this is a 3-star 5.
3-star 5. Okay. Ooh. Oh, 4-4. What do we have?
We have 1 out of 4.
1 out of 4, 3-4.
We could always take the 3-star 6, right?
We need 4.
You need a 6 to be able to take anything from there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ooh. Shoot.
The 3-star 5. So it's not looking directly like this is working. However, I will say that Jay has already kind of known that something is happening here. We can pop over to Jay and see if you might have something that might be able to assist in this situation. And if you do, then you can use your relationship to get a lucky die here. Or if anyone from the stream would love to donate a perfect time for a donation for $5, you can amp up a dice to give a player the ability to well, actually not amp up when work effort, give them the ability to reroll a dice to showing a 1. For $10, you can plan a set which allows them to reroll as many dice as possible they want to on a single roll.
I was just going to say, I think that Jay doesn't exactly know what is going to happen, but they know something's happening. And they have the whole cell of party goers that were placed purposefully in a separate cell. And I think that they've been sort of amping them up. They've been sort of like thinking, this big old group probably make a great distraction, but not just a distraction. Like, we want to try probably to get them out too. And though this is not like a prep or anything, Jay has the riff Silver Tongue. And so I think that they've not only been like periodically have been talking about getting these people to the show, they're like really ramping them up like anti-authority, which they already were. But, we're bringing it to the surface. We're making the emotions fresh, kind of trying to talk our way through it. I don't know if that's helpful.
I don't know if that's particularly gonna help now. I will say that I was gonna say that what we might be able to do is that because of this, and I think you already successfully rolled an organized music, because of this, they've been very loud. It's either been they've been singing songs as like the songs have been happening, or they've kind of just been chanting "fuck the police" like repeatedly. And I'll say that this lowers the difficulty down from a 3-star 5 to a 3-star 4, which we can pass.
We can, yes.
And so because of that, Sarah, you're able to move unseen.
All right. Still kind of it requires concentration, so like it's the music from the other misfits is kind of carrying her through. She's kind of semi holding her breath to get to the key card from the floor. Will find her way to kind of like looking through each of things and seeing like you have the time for Salty is over at this moment. To get around the corner and toward the cell block took a little more. I think she's going to start running and just kind of like swiping as she goes.
I'm going to say that as a star child, you're able to hear where you're able to hear Jay mentally, right? So you have kind of like an idea of where they are, and that idea gets closer and closer the closer you get to them.
I think you Jay also hears like a thought, like just kind of like a little strained. It's like, get ready. Then I'll do my best to use the key card on the cell.
Yeah, you round the corner and you see this one area. It's about 5 prison cells. There are 4 of them that are basically just filled with teens and young adults. And then right smack dab in the middle is Jay and Sam.
Part of getting ready would be getting Sam on his feet already. Giving any little boost of cardio we can.
Sam's gonna see you round the corner. Oh well, one right now you've changed your appearance, right?
No,
you haven't. All right, cool.
I just had the kind of like the perceptive filter on and stuff like that. Okay. So yeah.
So he's gonna be like, "How did you get out? You know what? Never mind. They didn't. You don't have handcuffs on. They didn't get you. How'd you get in here?"
Power music. She'll smile.
You got a plan on getting us out of here?
Just run. There's not very many out here. You can make it.
I meant more like the door. I'm sure. Oh yeah.
She'll like roll her eyes a little bit and just kind of like put the key card in.
Boop, boop.
The cell doors swing open.
Let's go.
She'll like open and just kind of. Actually, I think she's gonna try and get a few of the other cells open.
Yeah, Jay's definitely going to direct you to like let the rowdy ones out, like for cover. I don't know that Jay would say it out loud. That they're for cover.
For cover.
We're for cover.
Yeah, all the kids just like start running. They start piling out the door. It's like the reverse of the what is it, the World War Z scene where all the zombies start like climbing up the door. They're just piling out like water spilling from a faucet out the door, kicking and thrashing everything. And leaving the three of you behind here.
Oh, we run.
No, sorry, I'm saying that because you were letting them out first.
Oh.
So they ran off in front of the three of you all as you were letting them all out, kind of as your first distraction. And with a little bit of space between you, you start heading towards the door. But George steps in front of you, attempting to close the door before you all can escape. It was never about them. But I have three of you here now, and there's no way you're going to get past me.
I kick him. I'm punching. I do a violence.
Absolutely. Perform violence for me.
There's no
I will
way.
perform violence.
You're gonna get past me. Jay kicks him in the nuts.
That's exactly what I do. I was thinking. I'm
as you should. Let's go.
I do a violence.
I don't know what my goal was.
You know what? Doesn't matter. You have a set. I'm going to let it count.
Awesome.
He's a pencil pusher. He does paperwork. He's not out here like as an enforcer. He's like
I just checked him in the dick.
He falls down. This is beneath you.
No, it's not.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, and so you leave him bleeding and clutching his nuts after you just absolutely put your boot between there. And sitting outside the front is outside the front is a van that's ready to go. Aaron is in the passenger seat, doors wide open. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, jump in.
Yeah, and I've like been sort of pushing Sam, like extra momentum. This poor kid. We all get in the van.
Yeah, Aaron looks over. It's like, that guy was so easy to get rid of. That was so funny.
It's a really good shot.
And the van drives off. In the middle of all this pandemonium, some people got grabbed, but no one really got like captured. This was a large moment of solidarity across the entirety of Chicago. This was a moment where every single rocker showed that they were willing to stand up for their own. Even, surprisingly enough, as you see pictures of people who did their micro concerts while they were trying to get attention away from the area, you see a beaten up and bruised but very performing still Stace and Trace from about like 10 blocks down, with a very brooding, angry looking Moby on the drums behind them.
Oh boy, my therapist is gonna love hearing about how all of that just happened because of my character, and now I'm just gonna go cry in the corner.
And so with this, I'm gonna say the night comes to a close. Actually, no, we need to have your full reunion moment. So with this, you all set up a spot for you all to meet back together to exchange people from vans, and you go back to the car wash, and the doors open on the Broken Promises van as everyone kind of piles out, and here on your van too, say Tad opens the back door as soon as he sees, like, yo, dude, they're here.
Thank
Okay.
God.
We're glad you
Jay?
guys are safe.
Jay is hugging people.
I
Oh.
give
Jay's a big
I
hugger.
think
Just like
Sierra's hugging. Yeah. It's like,
pulling people in. Hugging.
Jay, you should have seen my performance.
I
I
could
was
hear
on
it.
top of the van.
Oh, and Jay's fully like probably gonna bite themselves in the butt later, but is fully like squeezing Ramona.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, I heard. Now, was there a Broken Promises band member that had got arrested too? Did
No,
we
no
remember to get them?
No one had gotten arrested in
Okay.
Broken Promises. Yeah.
I
I probably should have made Alex get arrested just because I didn't have him do anything. But no one from there got
moral
arrested.
support.
Mhm.
Moral support. We didn't need any more people
Slumped
getting
away.
arrested.
I
I'm
look
glad
over
you're
to Sarah.
okay.
Good job. Good job, Sarah.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
you guys, we have to add that one.
Which
one?
The one that I did?
Yeah, new one.
Yeah.
Good call.
I've been working on it, you know.
Fantastic.
Tad and Law, they did a good job keeping beat with me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Honestly.
Maybe it could be one of our crossover songs. Who knows?
Thank you
Absolutely.
guys for helping us too a lot. I don't think we would have been able to get it done as easily if we didn't have the help from everybody. Thanks, guys. Honestly.
There's
A wink to Aaron and Ash.
I'm gonna Aaron definitely noticed it and like did a little like hand wave like after. And it's going to was it Ash is gonna be like, hey, look, that's the whole thing about all this, right? We're all each other has, we're all each other's got. So we've always got to have each other's back.
Of course.
That's right.
He goes, look, we've got our show tomorrow. Hopefully that didn't get messed up. And then you've got yours the next day.
Mhm.
But hey, you always know where to find us, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Of course. And
We'll
we'll
be
be
there.
there.
We'll be there.
All right. Well, this was a lot, and we still apparently have a show tomorrow. So we're gonna go find some place to lay low and sleep.
Yeah.
Rest up, give him hell.
Good.
And then Tad's gonna come up to you, Miss, and he's gonna be like, brah, one more
Tad.
time.
Tad, of course, man. And he hugs Tad, everything in the store. Of course, man. Of course. Anytime it is you guys need anything, like you guys can contact us. We'll do what we can.
Next time we gotta like have everyone on top of a bus.
I don't think I'm certified to drive a bus, Tad. I don't know if I have to be. That's a way bigger vehicle than just the van that we had.
Both hands on your shoulder. Dream big.
Okay. But if those dreams come at the cost of multiple bodies, I don't know if I feel comfortable doing that. But I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I'll try it. Okay. I'll try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just heads off into the van.
Okay.
You hear out the window, the power of music.
Keep it down, Dad.
The power of music. He tries the fist bump in the air, but he's a bit more quieter. But he's like the power of music. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. And then they're off.
Where are we gonna go?
God, I hope to a 7-Eleven.
We can.
I need something to drink.
Yeah, we can do that. Sure. Jay, do you need anything? Did they feed you or anything? I doubt it.
Oh, hell no, they didn't
thinking.
feed me.
Okay, I was just wishful
No, they
thinking.
didn't feed me.
I was just trying. Okay. I can just go back and drive. I'll get in the front, and he hops in the front of the.
Are you sure? I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
All
fine.
right.
It's all right.
I don't know, maybe
you
Jay
need your
wants
rest?
to feel the freedom on the road.
No, it's okay. Mist is really getting into his element.
Yeah.
Still
I
has
think-
like the tie.
Yeah, his shirt's wide open. Just completely. I think that's fair. I think we should all probably go to the 7-Eleven and everything of the sort. And yeah, we'll get what we can. I think
We should probably.
Yeah.
Jay will suggest we should probably I don't know, go to maybe go towards like the edge of town.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Just let the heat die down just a little bit. I mean, they tried to sway me by showing me the list of charges that they have on us. It ain't great. So we should probably let
Yeah.
if we're gonna
That list just got bigger, so
so much bigger, and that's fine. But yes, we should camp out at the edge a little bit away from here
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we could do that. I should probably quit my job. Should probably leave.
I forgot you still had a job, miss.
I know, and I
No,
wanted-
yeah, this is all PTO. This is all. I'm doing all of this on PTO.
like puts his hands on Miss. I've been waiting for you to come to that on your own. Finally, the end of the tour. You finally
Welcome
did
to the
it.
team.
Full time.
Yeah, why not? And he starts up the van and towards the edge of town, towards the other town he drives.
I roll out my bedroll on the floor of the van.
I think just like Seer just crashes. That took a lot out of her.
I probably smell terrible, and I'm down a shoe.
Oh wait, yeah. Can we? I haven't showered in 2 days. Can we find some place to do that, please?
We could get.
We were
could
just
get
in the car. We were just in the car wash.
I don't want to. That sounds horrible. That's
There has to be. There has to be an underground, an underground friendly hotel or motel
on the edge of town or something. Yeah, we'll find some.
Or a hostel.
Yeah, we'll worry about it later.
All right, and so with that, I'm gonna say that we move into montage mode. And so there's not really, I'm not gonna say that there's anything that you have to do here, but you do have the opportunity to do something in this montage moment if you want to and not worry about your fame going down. However, again, we're also at the basically coming up on the end of this, so your fame going up or down doesn't really mean too much here. Nobody got hurt, no one had to fight anybody. So looking real quick at what we can do here.
I don't know where this. I already have an idea of what I'm going to do, but I had to close out a bunch of windows, so I don't have the book open to see where this fits in.
Okay.
Jay is going to record a video for Mist to post on all the places, doing a rousing speech about thanking all the bands for helping them get out of jail and talking about community and solidarity, just kind of amping everybody up, kind of rousing everybody.
Okay. So normally I'd say this is montage action build. However, I don't want to mess around with a clock because I don't feel like it's going to take that long to do. Because effectively you have 2 days until your concert. So I'm just going to say 3-star 4. Go ahead and roll for me.
Would that be?
That's going to be, I feel like that's going to be Perform Minds.
I can do that's still 4 dice. Okay. Oh, hold on.
Damn.
That's all right. That's all right. So you're in a because we're in a montage, you can just do it again. It takes a little bit more time.
I don't think I had. That's not the score montage action.
No, this is the montage build.
Okay, I don't think any of my riffs work.
Yeah, so like I'm saying, you don't have to do that because we're in a montage. You can just roll again. It just takes more time.
All right, here we go again. Ooh, could I argue Poe's mind?
You know, let me get this right here.
It's because I have one more dice in it, but
yeah. Hey, you know what? Fine. I guess that's fine. You can argue Poe's mind. You can roll for that.
Yes.
All right.
All right. 2-star 3. We do have a 3 in there if I want to make it a 3-star 3, but I have the memory of a goldfish and I already forgot what my goal is.
That you are, it's a rousing speech about all the things they did bad.
No, I
there.
meant what I needed to roll.
Oh, 3-star 4.
3-star 4. Okay. Well, I'm not. So I got a 2-star 3. I don't want to take the 3-star 5 for this. I want to see what everybody else has to do. We'll say maybe I fuck it up a little bit.
Okay. Well, you did. Did you roll again? Oh, you did. Sorry, it didn't go down for me, so I didn't see it.
Ow!
Okay, so here's what's. You're taking time and building on this, so I'm just gonna say that that's a 3-star 4. You got a 3-star 3 between the two of them, so there's nothing you do on that one yet.
Unless somebody donates a step up,
or you can use a relationship. Someone donates to step up. Yes.
Yes.
They want like to donate to help us out here in this last little action here, but also you can count on your friends. So especially since Mist is helping you here directly, you can use your relationship with Mist and get a luck die, which allows you to basically just to roll an extra dice here.
I'm good with that. You good with give me that, miss? All right. So I just need to roll
Yeah,
one
absolutely.
dice.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot how to roll dice and roll 20.
Is it
Oh.
/roll or /R?
There's also a dice icon on the left side of the screen that you should see like somewhere in the top
Oh,
left.
shit,
That
there
has
it
a
is.
character sheet.
Mhm.
I literally forgot how to use roll 20. 1d6. Ah! You know what it is? It's Moby's fault. Moby is crawled up on my lap. The namesake of the other star child. And so I think that
Oh,
he
my
sabotaged-
goodness. Oh my
sabotaged
goodness.
my video.
With those hugs and loves.
She loves me too much. I rolled a 2. I really get that we're trying to make me succeed this.
Mhm.
I don't know that the universe wants me to succeed.
We can say that what happened here is just that you tried, but the moment like you got out of jail, Miss has been evading authority all day. You were super tired the moment you pulled over, and then the next day you were still just kind of trying to recover. So like there was a lot going on. This was a big project for the amount of time you had.
Yeah.
So Mist, Sarah, Ramona, what are you all trying to do during this time period?
Mostly helping Jay, but Mist also wants to make sure that he goes around on the forum boards, thanking everyone and advertising them, advertising like essentially like their last show together, and make sure that it's as big and extravagant like as possible. He's responding to everybody, literally everyone on the forum boards that's been talking, and he's trying to make sure that they go out with a bang. So that's what his idea is for that.
All right. Sarah, Ramona.
I think I'm gonna do my best to lay low. I will try and text Trace and Stace and
That's
see
laying
if they're
low?
willing to talk. Yeah,
Oh,
for me. I'm not performing, that's laying low.
It's true.
All right. Text Trace and Stace. You get Stace back, and he's gonna say, "We were very pissed about the way things went, but this was too far. I don't feel like it's correct to say sorry to you, but you can tell Jay that we didn't mean for them to get caught up in this."
I'll just message back. I'll tell Jay that you're sorry. That's enough for me. As long as we're still on the same team, you don't have to like me.
And that's probably the end of the text message that happens from there.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
I just tell Jay that they're sorry. And they didn't apologize to me though, so feel good about that.
You know, you don't have to get along with everyone, but maybe I'm equally responsible for putting their address on the flyers. So
Well, they don't know that was us, right? We don't have to say anything.
they
I
fully
didn't-
know it was us. It was our flyer. Didn't we already go over this?
Yeah. It did say our show
Mm-hmm.
where they were playing in a really bad Canva.
Yeah, it's okay.
But they were going to do it anyway, so I don't feel
They weren't
bad.
going to do it anyway. They are little bitches.
That's right.
And they say women are the ones who get too emotional.
Exactly. Like, what did I even do?
Both of them, and I think that was the problem.
Listen, they couldn't handle their own jealousy, okay? They knew very well that we weren't exclusive. There was probably a couple other band members from other bands that I was seeing at the time.
Look,
so
and you have grown as a person, at least with Aaron and Asher. You're doing them at the same time, so they already know.
that's true.
You have grown.
Yeah. I want to apologize also for not coming to find you sooner because we were hooking up.
Is that why that happened?
Yeah. Sorry I ignored all your phone calls.
I was worried sick. I thought that something had happened to you. That was why
Well,
you didn't
something
respond?
was happening, so.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter now. I mean, we're all safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man. Well, I'm just glad you all are safe. I'm glad you guys are okay.
Well, at least the other two know what the score is this time, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And Sarah, are you doing anything during this break?
I think she kind of like missed a little bit of the rush of like performing with the rest of her band, but I think we're gonna circulate tapes in the way of like taking like cheap like stereos with the raw recordings from Trenchfoot and what was the
Rip and tear the something?
yeah,
rip and tear
it's
the
like
curtain.
they're not like pristine, they're like really like it's like they're like you know the
Found
like
footage.
like the pirate concert kind of like sound kind of has that like that kind of like low quality, but we're gonna put those like all over kind of the outskirts in places that are a pain in the ass to find. They're just gonna like have like they're just gonna play until they send someone to try and figure out where the hell it's coming from, and they're gonna have a lot of fun with that. They're gonna play for a while before they're able to get to them.
All right, and you know I'm not even gonna have you roll for that one right here. I feel like that's just cool. I like the idea. Like you spent the rest of the day piecing together like different parts of the videos of this whole tour, so it's just like a roving traffic cam of this concert happening. And I'm gonna say that since you all are laying low and it's late into the night, are you heading to Broken Promises concert?
Yeah.
They totally like you got a
Definitely.
text message from Asher being like, I totally get if you guys want to lay low or anything right here.
No, we'll go.
We'll go, hell yeah.
Yeah,
we'll go.
You're
Right
100%
now.
going.
Go.
Yeah.
We'll go.
And
We'll be messed up if we didn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you know, they put up a concert and you know why they've been your rivals this whole time. This show kicks ass. You played with you played with Tad and Law, and they were able to keep up in the middle of that crazy like hectic show on a van that you all had going on before. But in their proper setting here, each and every one of them is a genius at what they do. Aaron's keyboards are fantastic. Alex sounds like an angel. Asher shreds on that guitar. And Tad and Law, they're the kings of the rhythm section. The concert goes on for about an hour. It's a very similar thing with the fans of the show that are like almost kind of taking turns. It's like the old style infantry system where you start to like during the like Revolutionary War and stuff, where like they would go to the front line, you fire your shot, and then you go all the way to the back to reload your gun while someone else stepped up. That's the strategy of pushing out the Ministry of Culture here, where you get to go and enjoy the concert, and then every so then and often you go to the group of people pushing and holding the door so that way no one can get in. But that's how the concert goes on the entire time. And at the end of this, Alex goes, "Thank you, Chicago! We love you!" Everyone starts cheering. Law throws drumsticks into the crowd. Asher takes his shirt off and he throws it into the crowd. Everyone's throwing something in there, and they're just like, "Have a great night," as they pack up their stuff and get ready to get the hell out of Dodge.
Hell yeah. I'd like to meet them backstage too.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm actually, I'm going to say that you all were in the audience for like the first half of it, and afterwards you got backstage, so you were kind of watching, hanging out. So yeah, they pop back, and they're all just like, "Hell yeah, that was a great show. Yeah, I'm so glad you all were able to make it." Erin taking her regular spot of hooking her arm underneath yours, Ramona. Just like, "So how'd you like the show?"
It was fucking amazing, dude. That was crazy. You had an amazing sound.
You guys killed it. Did an amazing job.
Absolutely amazing.
Asher finding another shirt real quick. The shirt thing was just like, I got caught up in the idea of throwing things into the crowd.
Like, how much do you spend on shirts?
I don't normally throw them in there. I just didn't, it's not like I can throw my guitar or anything. I just wanted, if someone was going to grab something, to be like, that was cool. And Tad's just like, no worries, bro. Tad is kind of similar to I am right now in shirt and overshirt. So he takes off the overshirt and hands it to Asher. And he's like, "You know what? Yeah, I guess that works."
Nice. Heck yeah. Great show, guys. Hope to see you at tomorrow's show.
Yeah.
We got some special things planned.
Oh, sick. You got more music? More new music?
Yeah, a couple new songs. We're gonna do the whole set of the new stuff for Flavors of Boot. So,
oh yeah, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Well, we're gonna pack all this shit up and get going while they're still holding down the ministry here. But yeah, always great to see y'all. Can't wait to be there tomorrow.
Sounds
Absolutely.
good.
But I'm gonna steal your drummer for a while. So,
Law is like me. Sure.
just like grab a shirt. It's just like, come on, let's go.
All right. Yeah. And
I looked to Asher and Aaron. Are we swapping teammates here?
What is happening? I'm sorry.
Well, it's like, well, I guess if we're gonna be here for a minute, Aaron never took her arm out from underneath yours. Yeah, I guess if we're gonna be here for a minute, and then she starts to walk off with you in another direction, and Asher falling behind. Well, I guess my shirt wasn't buttoned up all the way yet.
I'm hungry. We should just go get something to eat.
And so you have Tad now with you, and Tad, Tad's just like, "Hell yeah, man! I've been waiting for some Waffle House like crazy. You get so hungry after these shows."
Yeah, we can go there. Jay, if you want to come with, you can come with us too.
Yeah, Jay's going to Waffle House.
We'll meet you at Waffle House in like 30 minutes, okay?
Okay, that's all it takes. He says, "You like walks off." 30 minutes.
And so I'm gonna say that Sam and Mason are there too. They gotta help pack everything and get everything into one van and drive it off. And yeah, just chilling at the Waffle House. And you know, you get to the Waffle House, and I'm gonna say that you get to Waffle House, you pull up, and Tad's like, "All right, cool. So like, I've been thinking with this whole like song idea, right? So like, I come in with a like, and this is the most like stoner like way to navigate the rest of all of this. He's gonna like, I got like the bass, and I'm just like da 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 da, and then like, and so like, imagine this, bro, like, right? So like, this is where you come in on the drums, and you just go like a cha 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 cha, right? Right? Are you with me? Yeah. And that's just like how he's like basically composing an entire song that with you, while like a waitress comes by and brings in the all-star breakfast, and it's just like, oh, sick, yeah, thanks, appreciate it. And so then like, and that's kind of how the rest of that goes on.
Yeah, and then he's just missed his listening like very intently, very intently.
Jay, how are you? How what are you doing in this conversation while this is happening?
I mean, Jay, we've already determined, is not musically that creative. So I think Jay just naturally falls into the like wrestling them together, like directing Tad into the Waffle House, and like also keeping an eye out for ministry.
All right, that is very important given what we just got through. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Watching for ministry.
All right. And you know what? I'm gonna be a little funny guy.
Oh, you are.
Oh, not for you. I'm gonna be a funny guy in general, though. You know, I'm gonna say that if you think about it, playing an instrument is really just using your hands and your mouth across like a structure with holes on it and getting it to make a noise.
Okay.
So
did we switch to the other group?
Yes, we did.
Yep.
So for our two here, roll a perform music for me. 3-star 4, and let me know how your time is gone.
Okay.
Can I use pose music since I have a solo specialty that lets me switch it?
You know what? You absolutely can.
Oh God! Wait, are you using a solo?
Oh, I mean, we're taking turns.
Yeah.
Whew. All the ones, not bad.
That's a lot of ones. I said that was a 3-star 4 you need to hit.
Well,
you can use one of your 5s to make it a 3-star 5.
Yeah, I'll make it a 3-star 5.
All right.
This is important.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Holy. Good.
A
Okay.
5-star 5.
So you can add a 5 back to that. So that's a 3-star 5 we have in the bank again.
I used your 5.
I'm gonna say this, Sarah.
Yeah.
Law is never gonna forget you.
Hell yeah. That was absolutely.
Like you've set a new standard for Law. That it's just kind of that's not going to be hit for like a long while. He's going to find emotional fulfillment more than reaching this again. And for you, Ramona, you've got Aaron on one side, you got Astro on the other side. Various levels of disrobed, all very satisfied, out of breath. We should tour in the same cities more often.
I agree. This is great. This is fun. Went a lot better than those two brothers.
Hey, can you do me a favor and not remind me about that?
Yeah, I'll remove that from the list of topics to talk about when I'm with both of you.
Yeah, and so I'm going to say you get dressed and you get ready to head over to the Waffle House, and it's Tad and Alex and Miss have already completely finished through their food at this point now, and it's mostly just I'm guessing it's kind of like Tad is just like, no, you don't get it, right? Because he goes da 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 da, and then it's Miss on the flip side of that trying to replicate that as best as he can, like an actual drummer.
Man, I thought I got it, but I don't got it. What are you talking about? I'm trying to. You said that it was like that, but I thought it was like da 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 da.
Maybe if you put your tie on your head, you'll get it.
Maybe. Does that work? Does he have superpowers? Oh, hey. Hey, you guys. You guys took your time with getting here?
Yeah. We sure did. Put my arm around Aaron and Asher.
Actually, Aaron says, I think it took almost about exactly as much time as it needed. In fact, I feel like could probably have a little more.
I slide into the booth.
I think Deer and Law come in and just be like, well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that your tourists are, because your drummers could be out of commission for a while until kind of give him a.
He's still just kind of floating.
Yeah.
It's just like, because Tad be like, no, this is perfect. Law, you're here, right? Huh?
Well, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
Tad was showing me some new song it is that he wants us to try replicate, but he was also running it through with me, so I kind of just wanted to understand.
All right, let's hear it. What do you got? What are you gonna do?
It's not how you guys think it's gonna be.
No. It's like bros, look, it's really it's there, I feel it. It's like the primordial juices of rock are flowing
big
through
talk,
me.
Big talk. Just let the music talk for your come on, let's hear it.
All right, right? So I start and then he starts scatting out the sound of a bass line, right? And you know what? I'm gonna say, Sarah, you can feel this more than he's able to say it, because you're able to tune up on the voice of people's minds. You can hear almost transposed the idea of how he makes this music happen. So he starts to hit his bass, and then Mist perform music for me. 2/4.
Okay, let me go ahead and check in on that. 2-star 4. Let's see.
You got a 3/2. That works.
3/2, yeah.
All right, cool. And so then Mist starts hitting the drums underneath it, kind of drumming. Difference between drumming on the table and taking a fork and tinking on a glass for cymbals. Hitting, tapping his feet so that you can get the idea of hitting the bass drums underneath. And so and this is this is the part where the guitar comes in, right? And I don't really know how exactly. And then Alex comes in with the pantomime guitar. Comes in the guitar sounds, because he's played guitar before. It's part of it. So he gets the guitar part going, and it's the three of them basically just kind of making mouth sounds for what the song should sound like. But it sounds solid together, as you're hearing it vocally. And then Sarah, you hear the rest of the song as it's being made. He has parts in his head for where Aaron comes in with the guitar, or comes in with the keyboard, where Ash's guitar really picks up. This also, though, has a part for the way that Ramona plays the bass. There's a spot that pops out between the two of them where they swap off in styles because of the way everyone does this. It has another spot here for you and the way that you play guitar, Sarah. This is a true combination song between these two groups here. And then it just kind of like fizzles out for a bit. And he's just like, it's just so close. I can't figure out what it is. But it's like, it's there. Like, you can see it, right?
I think, you know what? I think Sarah just like, I think she slams her fist on the table. It's like, it sucks.
Damn.
It sucks that you pulled this shit out like right as we're closing out.
Wait,
Damn,
really?
There with the 180. Shove pancakes in my mouth.
Like we can make this happen. I just I can't get it out of my head.
I mean, we don't have to sleep.
You saying?
And we've done shows on
Yeah.
Unless
Hey.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. We can try and rehearse.
as
tonight if you guys wanna.
I think Sierra is like she's twisting off like the sugar, the sugar like thing that they have for coffee and just downing it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh,
What do you think?
I think Ramona's gonna start to hum to like what the beat was going in and see if she can get the rhythm back going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Asher's gonna go, well, I feel like I'm as relaxed as I'm ever gonna be, so yeah, let's get this done. And
All right, let's get this stuff to go and we'll figure this out.
And yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna say that you all, because we're keeping it close to the edge of time here. There are one of the things about being an underground musician is that there are underground venues and places where you can play and practice. And so, like, you find a spot, you camp out there. The guy knows who all of you are from the big thing that happened yesterday. So it's like, oh yeah, absolutely, take all the time you need. I can't wait to hear what you have going on. And you rehearsed through the night. This would normally be a montage role here, but we'll just say it happened.
Yeah.
And so we get to the start of the concert the next night. For those, no one who in our audience would know, but this entire time we've had the backdrop for our game here for this in Roll20 is this busted out abandoned warehouse.
Oh yeah.
And that's basically where this concert's happening. This is on the edge of town. It's been publicized to the people who need to know about it, the people who would want to know about it, but it hasn't. This isn't like a huge, like loud one. The ministry hasn't known exactly where this was going to be. There's a large crowd here tonight as Sam and Mason have been setting up, making sure that everything's good to go for the last like day or so. Broken Promises is like, we're gonna hang out in the crowd until it gets time for our song together, but you all kick ass out there.
Thanks. Thank you. We'll see you up there.
Hell yeah, I can't wait. And last little bits of like letting go of of getting ready and everything. You hear the misfits, 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 misfits. Everybody roll a perform music for me first.
Everybody?
You know what? Everybody. You can, for this one right here, this still works even if you aren't playing. Even if you aren't playing music.
That went as well as I expected.
All right, and cool. So we have a 2-star 5, a 2-star 5, a 3-star 4. Sarah,
Huh? What?
you are the star of the show.
Oh hell yeah! All right.
This changes depending upon if anyone rolls higher than a 3-star 4, they become the star of the show.
Mhm.
But for right now, it's Sarah. Also, sorry, Ramona, you had 2 of the highlight tokens, one for you and one to give out to someone else. from your last show. I think actually it would have been 4 because you succeeded on the last song also. 4 tokens. If you use 2 tokens, you can reset your solo. You can also reset your relationship if you already used it for a luck die.
Okay.
So you have 2 for yourself and 2 to give out to somebody.
I think I'll give one to Sarah and one to Mist.
All right. And so I don't know if you remembered how many you had from the last game, but if you used your solo, you can use the 2 of those to reset your solo. All right. So now let's get started.
All right.
The crowd's electric. They're chanting your name. What's the first song you play?
It's got to be a new one.
Yeah, let's do the new
Do we
one.
want to open with Trenchfoot, or do we want to open with one of the new ones we haven't played at all?
One of the new ones, I think.
New ones, yeah.
Yeah, that hasn't been touched.
So Evulsion.
Let the excitement of like
Yes.
the new song kind of build into like
Yeah.
our like perfected version of our strongest ones.
Definitely.
And I think Sarah leads in. I like the idea of that, since you are like becoming the star of the show immediately. Like you're the first one to.
Then we kind of
go
like
out.
switch up, yeah.
Okay. So first song, you all are. This is a 2-star 3.
2-star 3. All right.
Support players. This is Evulsion. We have 3 backups. Who wants to start off?
So I think Evulsion is the one that we were going to play the video that was spliced together of like the museum heist and
yeah,
all
you're
of
right.
that stuff.
Mhm.
I'm also wondering if in the preparation we could be splicing in some of the footage, like people
The
obviously
By footage.
Yeah, the footage from like the previous night, like of not just us, but like everyone, like in kind of on the tops of their vans.
Sort of that, and also the like concerts that have been going around when the ministry was coming up to try and break them up and like just expand it out a little bit. But that's what Jay does during Evulsion, is make sure that this plays on the like this. It's probably just a sheet. I don't know if we got a screen in this venue, but it's projecting it.
There's a solid wall behind you, so like you can project on that.
Yeah, that's what Jay does.
Okay. And that's your audience participation for that, right? Because you have a backup part of this is audience participation.
Yes.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna say that's perform tech instead of perform music. So go ahead and roll that for me.
Perform tech. Here we go. Not great at it.
You did a 2-star 3.
It didn't hit anything.
Didn't hit anything, but you have a bank.
But I do have a bank.
Actually, wait, no, you don't need to succeed. You don't need to succeed.
Okay, that's fine.
Because your successes are here to power the leads. So I'm going to say that you might not have managed to...
It's round about this point that everybody starts to question why they saved Jay. Jay has not succeeded anything since they got out of jail. But
hey, you got put in jail. That was a harrowing experience. No one's mad at you about that. I'm going to say that what happens is...
my mom.
I'm going to say that what happens here is that you get the parts that you had already prepared, but it was a little bit harder to splice together like a lot of the everything else. But you still have time because you have another song that you're participating in.
Okay.
So you didn't have time to put together all the shows from people when they were saving you all.
That's
all right. We have drums and we have a violin for the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is time for me to roll. Okay. Perform the music, right?
2-star,
3-star
3.
5.
3-star 5. Excellent.
3-star
Put a 5 in the bank. Let's go.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, actually, I can use my risk because do we have a 4 in the bank at all?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Is there a 3 or a 1 in the bank?
You can't bank a 1, and there are 3s. There is a
Okay,
3.
cool. Okay, then cool. Okay, so that's not going to be. It was but 3-star 5. Okay.
All right, cool. So you bank a 3, and bring us home. Tell us how's this work.
All right.
So.
let's see.
Okay.
All right. Is that music perform?
Yeah, Phon, you're gonna narrate your part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is since we're still on like Evosion, there's going to be a part that missed when they were splicing together because he was helping splice together the footage. For sure, there's going to be a part since this is their last show. He didn't tell anybody else in the crew about, and he spliced together footage he had been recording of when they first made the band, essentially.
Aww.
So it's a bunch of splice footage of them like on their first road trip, of when they first made the band, everything of the sort. And so that like kind of fuels him to keep playing and play his heart out. And that's kind of what that 3-star 5 is. So
All right,
that's how that works.
Sarah.
All right. I have a 2-star. Or what was it?
You have a 3-star 2,
3-star 2s.
so you can bank a 2, and that's a success.
Yeah. All right. I think it's pretty. It's pretty. It's not super like she's. This is a kind of like a growing set, so this is like more of like an anchor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just is kind of sharing that, like she wants the little video thing that like Jay did to kind of like feel us through. So I think she's gonna use for the movement, like adjust some of the what she's playing to kind of like be more in sync with it and kind of like really kind of like showcase that as well.
Okay. Ramona, start us
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, I walk out onto the stage, microphone up in the air, getting the crowd going, and then we start singing Evulsion. Let's see, 2-star 6.
That beats it.
Nice. And I'm just like getting everybody pumped up. I'm like running back and forth on the stage. I'm like doing dance moves. I'm like pretending to kick ministry members, like gesturing up to the screen as like we're shaking down this arena for Revolution.
Hell yeah. And as you're getting everyone pumped, you're all the like frustration and like passion that comes out of the song, as you're letting all that out, you get your moment to step back a little bit as Sarah's part of Evulsion kicks in. Sarah, go ahead and roll for me and let me know how this goes.
All right. Let's see. 2 5s.
That beats it.
Huh.
And so as Ramona steps back, what does your part of Evulsion sound like?
Since this is the feeling of Evulsion is like this is Ramona's kind of like lead. How is it sounding? Is it like a harsh sound, or is it a kind of like a kind of more put together?
For you, Ramona.
Sorry, what was the question?
Oh, what's the feel of the song? Like this is one of Ramona's like songs, I think. Is it like a little more gritty, or is it a little more kind of like polished?
Oh, it's more gritty. So it's punk. So it's very like rock and gravelly. There's a lot of like our audience participation. I think the both of us are like riffing off of each other and like going back and forth. It's kind of like a musical equivalent of a conversation, just a lot angrier.
Yeah, I think to kind of like get into it, I think she's doing a lot of the doing like kind of like playing the guitar to kind of get those kind of like the harsh sounds kind of to the forefront.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and kind of like leading, kind of like it's the guitar version of like kind of like a shout match.
Yeah,
that's the kind of we're doing this.
You got like the violin, I've got the guitar, like or both or whatever, and we're just kind of like going back and forth.
Yeah, we're kind of facing each other, or like, you know, kind of like circling, and hell yeah, let's do it. Yeah,
showing some rivalry.
Excellent. And with that, the song comes to a close. The crowd is thrilled. The difficulty raises to a 2-star 6.
2-star 6.
What's our next song?
How are we doing this? So we have a full agenda. We had the new song. We have Misaligned Toe.
Mm-hmm.
We could do that one. I don't think I've heard that one before.
Misaligned Toe.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. What do we want to start? Actually, wait, hang on. One quick thing. 3-star 5 was what got Sarah the. Wait, was that what got Sarah the? No, 3-star 4 is what got Sarah the star of the show. By the way, you all got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 highlight tokens, which one goes to Sarah, and then Sarah figures out where the other 3 go to. From here, however, because Mist rolled a 3-star 5, you become the new star of the show. But how are we starting the song off? We have 3 background parts. We have drums, we have bass, and then we have Jay as audience participation.
Yeah.
So whose background part's going first?
I mean, I can go. I got the bass.
All right, let us know how this goes.
3-star 5.
3-star 5 is a success.
Nice.
We have so many 5s in this bank. We have so many 5s in this bank.
Hell yeah.
I know, this is not. This
oh my goodness.
All right, so let us know, how are you starting off the song?
Just starting to like lay the bass down, and then like waiting for Mist to come in, basically like smashing it with those drums. And I'm just kind of like trekking across the stage, and I can like start to walk down and towards the audience as like we begin laying the beat for this song.
All right. Oh yeah. You coming in next with drums?
Actually, can we switch it up a little bit?
How'd you like to switch it up?
I think Miss has the energy. I think Sierra looks at Mist and she'll kind of recede a little bit, which means you're the lead. You're lead now. You get to be lead, I think.
Okay. Mist kind of shrinks back a bit, but then he kind of like steels himself. And as the bass is kind of like laying the groundwork, he goes, as per usual, are you motherfuckers ready? Are you all ready out there? And then that's when and then I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
So you're swapping parts here. So he's going to take your lead part in Misaligned Toe. Sarah?
Seems like it.
Yeah, I was saying you're swapping.
I'm playing backup for like we're just gonna like that's kind of like working off Miss is feeling it. Miss is taking this.
All right.
The guitar will actually support drums. Let's do this.
All right. So so if we're gonna do it that way, then we have to roll the backups before we get to the leads.
Yeah.
So Sarah, go ahead and roll for us.
All right.
You need to be a 3-star 6, and this does not. So
have 5s.
Yeah, I mean, you have plenty of. You can make it succeed if you want, and it'll just kind of be like a net 0 as far as like there's nothing to gain from any of the leads off of this, but at least your part didn't bomb. So we make this 5 5s in the bank instead of 6 now.
Okay.
And you kind of swap the style you're playing your guitar from being up at the forefront. You just kind of like making the space for.
Actually, can I? I'm using the same. Can I use one of my riffs to kind of help with that?
Sure. What riff are you gonna use?
Crescendo.
And what does it do?
If you build experience from one song to the next, you're playing your instrument in one song. You can take your time in between the song and the one that follows. Save one set left over from the end of the song. In the following song, you can roll the rest of your dice to try and increase that save set.
Okay. So roll. That means you get to roll 6 dice.
Okay, 6 dice. Oh boy, I'm gonna. Oof.
So this gives you a 3-star 3. No, you need a 2-star 6 to succeed, and now you have a 3-star 3.
Hell yeah.
All right, so 2x3. All right, cool. And that's a success. So I put a 3 in the bank for you, and yeah, it's a very passive guitar making space for the drums here as they really kind of set the tone and the energy for the rest of this song.
The tone.
Jay.
Jay is fully pumping up the crowd and like gets some crowd surfing started and moshing and all of that.
All right.
Jay is working the crowd.
Sick. I want you to roll for me, and I feel like this is an Organized Minds.
Ah, yes, a good one. A one I am good at. But the dice don't think so.
I had to tab over see something.
2-star 2?
2-star 2. I mean, you start trying to get people to move. I mean, yeah, you start trying to get people to move, and they're more just kind of so awestruck at the fact that this is a brand new song that they've never heard before. It's just too caught up in the new music to want to get into all the regular shenanigan shit. But they're loving it all the same. All right, bring us in, Mist.
Okay, let me go ahead and roll perform music. 3-star 2. Oh no, 2-star 6, right?
2-star 6.
Yeah.
Nice.
2-star 6.
2-star 6. Success on the dot. All right, we got one more 6 here.
Okay, you need me to roll again?
Nope, you don't have to roll again. That's it. You did your part here.
I was making sure.
So yeah, tell me, what are you doing? How's this working?
So Mist has been through a lot of frustration. He's like, shit, I still got to call into my job to make sure that I quit it. And there's a lot of emotions there about the uncertainty of the future and essentially what this type of life has brought him. And it's something that he really found that he ended up respecting and loving. So he puts all of his heart and soul. It's probably the hardest it is that anybody has seen Mist play in his life. There's sweat literally pouring down his face and his open shirt, his chest, everything. Like he's drenched, but he is giving it his all to the point to where he even kind of like cracks the rim of some of his drums, essentially. His hands hurt, it's on fire, but there's so much adrenaline that's pumping through him that he's like, I have to see this through. I got to see it through. So he is giving his 110% for this. Just his all. And this is all it is that he's got. It's all he's given.
Excellent. And the crowd feels it. Like, it's not normally that you take front and center here. So the moment that you started going full in, this was everyone's locked in. This is another reason why Jay was able to move the crowd as much as they wanted to, just sheerly because like new music and Mist is going crazy. This is it. This was the show to be at. I'm so glad I dropped everything to be here. And now, finally, the last bit here, as you take your last little step back here, Ramona, fill the void. Perform music.
2-star 6
3-star 3.
or 3-star 3. I don't know which one's better, but both of them are there.
The bigger number at the front is the better one.
Perfect.
3-star 3.
So as you step in and take the spot, Mist, how do you close the song out?
I'm marching through the crowd. I know Jay was trying to get them to like get going, and I'm basically just like grabbing shoulders. I'm like pushing people around, not like too aggressively, but like getting them amped. And as I'm like leading in this song, and making my way back to the stage, I just like at the end of it, I want everybody to scream as loud as they can. On 3, 1, 2, and then I have the whole crowd like just erupt. Yeah.
And yeah, hey, this is a performance that everyone is feeling it, right? This was the concert to be at.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna abstract through a couple of songs here to say that this like this show went on for like a whole hour or whatever. You've got Trenchfoot and Gangrene.
Let's do Gangrene. I feel like ending on Trenchfoot and
Yeah.
like our
agreed.
group, our group song with the other band, with Broken Promises. We'll do Gangrene.
All right, so which of our backups is starting first?
Miss can go first because he's already riding off the high from last time. So
Also, you're still at the lead, and you have 5 highlight tokens to use. So if you want to distribute those and reset a solo, you can.
does anybody need their solo back? Actually, I just give 2 to Ramona, 2 to Sarah, 1 to Jay. That's how I'll do it.
All right.
And so I rolled 3-star 2.
3-star 2. I didn't say what you needed to hit, which is on me, but I'll say that 3-star 2 is the new thing we need to hit here because we went from 2-star 6 to this now. So 3-star 2, we have an extra 2 on the board here. And I'm gonna say that we're gonna condense this a little bit. I'm just gonna have you all roll, and then I'm gonna have you all describe together as a group what the song was.
Okay.
All right. So on that, Sarah. All right, you got a 2-star 4, which is not enough for a success.
But I have I am going to use Don't Need Nobody, I think, for that.
Okay.
So even though you're on stage with your band, you could just easily wow with the crowd. If you're playing your signature instrument in the gig and not using star power, and you don't take any dice from the groove pool, grow any set you spent by 1.
All right, that's a 3-star 4, and that's a success.
Nice.
And now finally, Ramona.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, 3-star 6. Let's go.
3-star 6.
Yeah.
All right, and so now that everyone has done this, together describe the song.
I think if we're able to play the video at all, even if it's just on loop from like what was posted, I can like imitate myself playing Gangrene on the roof, and I throw my other shoe into the crowd. Now I'm shoeless completely.
I love that. Does anyone else want to add anything to it?
I was gonna say Mist has at this point he has he has played so hard that his makeshift drum set has essentially broken down. But from the remnants of things that are still remaining is essentially what he's going to use to play Trenchfoot. But he's gotten to a point to where it's like there's energy there from how he's playing the drums, but at some point the Mitch just got up and started kicking shit. Like it's just a lot of energy that he has to let out, and that's just what he started doing. He's still got a drum kit, he can still play, but it's like there's so much energy he doesn't know what to do with that he just started going up and kicking shit, and then he you know what? Fuck it. He throws both of his drumsticks into the crowd and then goes and grabs 2 more drumsticks that he bought just in case. He did something like that. It's literally that's how that's gonna be.
All right. And Sarah, anything you want to add to this?
Sierra, I think just starts just kind of headbang to kind of have that feeling, kind of to give that reminiscence of kind of the hair, the air running through at Ramona's hair during the little concert on top of the van. But I think she's also gonna kind of get a little dangerous and kind of just skirt the edge of the stage as close as she can, hanging over and doing certain moves, just kind of on tip of her toes on the edge of that stage, and just kind of hanging over.
Oh yeah, I love this. I love this energy here, and finally popping into Trenchfoot, and this is going to be a 3-star 5.
3-star 5.
Ooh. I guess I can roll first since I'm back up. Back up.
Okay, that's a 3-star 2, which is not a success.
Let's see. Well, we got a lot in the pool.
Yeah, we do.
We'll use it.
Yeah,
if you get a 4-star 2, that's a success.
4-star 2, yeah. We must use those 2s.
Yeah, I can use those 2s.
Nice.
4-star 2.
All right, and drums.
Let me go ahead and roll.
Oh, I guess we have 1, 2 left.
That's a 2-star 4, which is not a success, but we do have a 4 in the bank. Well, no, you need a 3-star 5.
A 3-star 5.
You use both of the 4s.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use both of the 4s.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Do those out. And finally, Sarah.
All right. I think it's time for the solo. This might not. This thematically, I think this felt. I'm going to use the All Eyes on You. Your power as a musician inspires awe in your bandmates. Expend this solo a point. For duration of song, every character in the band has a love relationship with you. This allows you to give you dice. So I think this is I think she's kind of reveling in the time that we've been touring, and I think this is the expression of this is the last time we're probably all play together. And she wants to get through the kind of the love and camaraderie she has with her fellow bandmates before it's over, in one last go, get it all out in this concert. All right, let's do this. Okay.
And you know what?
But
You
I can take.
You can take the love die. Take every single 6.
Yeah. So I can probably take, because Rona had a 6.
This is going to be the last roll of the game.
Okay.
Take every single 6.
Yeah.
This is an 8-star 6.
Yeah.
There's not even a thing on the rating for this right here. An 8-star 6, and the energy that you wanted to spread out to the rest of your band here spreads out to the entirety of the audience. Everybody feels like they are connected in this one moment.
Yeah.
This was not just a celebration of misfits. This was not just a celebration of getting one over on the Ministry of Culture and all their whack-ass fascist goons. this was a celebration of the fact that we can all come together and do something great, and they'll never take that from us.
Hell yeah. I think it also involves like there's a lot of like I think close contact between like either back to kind of like playing back to back or like maybe so you're getting in the area where like Mist sits and kind of like be able to like kind of like play really close like in there too.
Okay. And like that works. This shows your relationship together here as a group shows. You got like back to back playing with Seer. I've been playing with Ramona. You sang and like were playing guitar as you kind of like looped around Mist as he's just like kicking the shit out of what remains of his drum set. You all three got real close together from one part of the song here, and like I said, it works. And the lights dim, the music fades, and you hear the thing that every band loves to hear. Encore, 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 encore. Is at this moment that Broken Promises piles out from the back of the stage.
Do I see Moby anywhere in there?
You see Moby at the back of the concert. If anything, like because you all Star Children are the only ones who are able to actively speak with their mental voices. It's less of him like speaking and trying to pull attention from himself, but you do feel someone who's able to like very clearly communicate how they're feeling mentally. And as your eyes flit to the back, you see Moby.
I'll kind of like make sure we have that eye contact, and then just kind of like point eyes, and she'll kind of like raise her hand, just go. Like they both know like this is like the last, probably her last go around with this, so she's giving the feeling of like, yeah, this is like I'm gonna live this as no caution. This is it. Give it everything.
He nods as you have his full attention here for this final show.
Hell yeah.
The lights come back on. Everybody's on stage. We don't even have to roll for this. This is this moment where these two groups have operated together and separately or whatever. You're operating as one now. Not to say that you all haven't made another kind of music together, but you made
most of this band has
Most of the band have made music with other people.
Yeah.
But you all are fully in sync through throughout the entirety of this song. This is something new and experimental. It's kind of rough, but it really kind of kicks ass that we can see once again, like the way that we can come together and make cool things the moment that we like open ourselves up and like trust each other. You two have been rivals for basically the whole time that you've been bands. And here at this final show, you're playing together as bandmates, as co-conspirators, as friends. This song kicks ass. This song will never be repeated. You just had to be there.
I'd like to call this song, if everybody's okay with it, The Ballad of the Broken Misfits.
That'll be what shows up on the forums, where people will try their hardest to say that they were at this show for the last time the Misfits played together. And with that, for the last time, the lights go out. Miss, you don't have to, you basically beat the shit out of your drums. You don't even have anything to pack. You just put the drumsticks in your back pocket.
He's got no job. He's got no drums.
And but that's the thing about this time period is that most instruments aren't like real instruments. They're like you have an instrumentor or like someone who makes them inside of a one-car garage. There's some sort of like bootleg contraption that you put together because the actual instruments are illegal. There'll be a time and place for him to find new drums in the future. How do you feel now that the music has stopped for the last time for the Misfits?
I think. Okay. Yeah, you can go. I didn't know if that was directed at me or anybody else.
I mean, it's directed at the whole group.
Okay,
This is for all four of you.
I think Ramona's just gonna start ugly crying. She's not a big crier, but I think she's definitely gonna start crying and just like, I love you guys so much.
Mist is also crying, like very snotting crying as well. Yeah, for sure.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, so is Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Jay has pulled you all into like a group hug.
Yeah, it's a big group hug.
And I don't know, it says something sappy like, you were the best band that I've ever had the courtesy of promoting.
There's hug Jay, hug Mist, hug Sarah. When I hug Jay, I'm gonna whisper in their ear. So are you jealous of Asher and Aaron? Because you're not the agent of the band anymore.
Maybe a little bit.
And I'll kiss Jay on the cheek.
Jay lets it happen. Check in a week. We'll see what happens.
All right, and on our last moments here, where do we see these characters heading off now for their immediate future? What are we thinking are your next steps?
Well, I think for Mist has definitely quit his day job. He uses his remaining funds to start a YouTube channel to essentially post on the forum boards and the underground network to teach younger kids how to make music and how to play the drums and stuff. He also does it for any other teenagers that might be there. And he uses whatever other funds it is that he has left to live his life on the road in a van. That's it. A nice van it is that he's bought out for himself that he spent all his savings, left his house, just left the shit in the house, everything of the sort. He just has that, the drum set, and his laptop and the camera, and that's it. And that's what he does.
You know, there will always be a band that needs a drummer. Sarah?
I think Sarah goes off with Moby. I think they do play but it's not. It's more intimate settings than I think this will always be the biggest thing. I don't think she can do what she did here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she's still going to give what she can. And I think when that becomes when she can kind of feel it that she can't necessarily perform, I think she will kind of get in touch with Jay. That's kind of show me the ropes on what you do. I think she'll manage as long as she's able to. After that, but the big band, the big concert, the way this is, that's over. I think she spends a little more time with the empty stage after kind of like the thing, just kind of looking at it, because I don't think it's going to be like this again.
Okay. Ramona.
I think, like a drug, music is hard for Ramona to quit. And she might do some band hopping. She might do some band ripping, depending on how it goes. But she always lands in a band, whether she's the lead singer, a bassist, or just a roadie. She's there for the music, and that's what she has.
All right. And Jay.
I think in the the immediate future, Jay does take Sarah Sarah wanting to learn a little bit about how to record, and is kind of goes around to find some new young talent, foster a little bit of young talent, and get a new young band set up, and then when Sarah finally kind of understands, and Jay is kind of like given them the this is almost like a support, I don't know, give them some contacts and things like that. I think Jay goes looking for a way to be more involved outside of the music.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's probably, the Misfits was like their 5th or 6th band that they had managed. And it is, I wouldn't necessarily say is going to be like as violent as going to the Cobalt Army, but is going to be looking to take a more revolutionary stand position in actively trying to get the ministry taken down. Like the music is great, but they feel like it's time for them to graduate up.
Okay. And you'll definitely find a group either in the Velvet Generation indirectly, like helping and moving people and keeping them safe, or in the Cobalt Army of taking like finding ways to take the aggression straight to the aggressors. But yeah, you're able to do that. And these four, while still relatively close to each other, metaphorically head off to their 4 separate corners. And this was the final concert of the Misfits.
Woo!
All right, everybody, thank you so much. This has been a treat. This was my first time GMing Velvet Generation, and personally, it was a blast. This is a really cool game. I'm going to put the camera here on our performers here so they can tell you where to find them and who they've been. And starting off with our manager here, let's start with Jay.
I am emotionally drained. That was so good. I love this so much. Anyways, yes, today I was Jay, but other days I am Noekola, aka Noekola the Druid, on all the social places. You can usually find me over at Diversity Saves, which is a 501c3 nonprofit where I'm the director of programming and a volunteer board member. You can also find me as the director and producer of a completely improvised game show called Paperbag, the role-playing game show, over at Zealzaddy. I have had half the other people, no, not yet, because Chenoa is going to be on next week, and Phon was on, and now I just have to get Crimson and Lynn on. But it is a improvised role-playing game show over at Zealzaddy. Lastly, you can also find me at Roller's Joint, in a bi-weekly game called Breaking Neon, a City of Mist game. I do too much, and I am actually now really tired and hungry. So I'm going to popcorn to Lynn.
Oh boy, this was so much fun. I am also trained, but everybody, I'm Lynn. GremlynnArt pretty much everywhere on the social. You can find my art there and what I'm doing throughout the week. And you can actually find me tomorrow on Sword and Key for the Redwood Rumble charity game where it's a kids on bikes game. Get to play a bunch of kids in like the Jurassic Park setting where we're like camping in the redwoods and there are dinosaurs about, and that should be a lot of fun. And on Mondays on Twitch.tv Valdrinth, it is our Thirsty Sword Lesbians game of Life After Upload, where we are involved in some conspiracies and anti-corporate action, and we are a bunch we're all struggling. This has been a great game. We are putting our characters through the ringer, which includes Crimson's character, who has did wild things the last couple of sessions. It's been great. For me, yep. Go to Mist.
Hi everybody, I'm Phon. I played Mist, he, him, Phon, he, him, pronouns. You guys can find me all around the TTRPG space. I'm doing a bunch of different games. I mean, you've seen me on here. I just got off of a show on here as well for summer camp. It was that we did, trying to essentially survive the last days as a bunch of camp counselors, which was very, very fun. You guys see me in you guys are probably going to see me in 2 different Blades of the Dark games. I really, really enjoy TTRPGs and also love video games. So you guys can find me at Phon the Legend everywhere. You guys aren't seeing me here TTRPGing. I'm commentating, producing, show hosting, doing all this stuff for a variety of different actual gaming companies. So it's pretty fun and really enjoyable. So by all means, if you guys want to be a part of your game, I would love to be a part of it because I love telling stories. So pass it over to Ramona.
My name is Chenoa. I've been playing Ramona, Ripper, Graham, the Diva. You can find me at Zephyrite pretty much on all platforms, or over on Diceberg Head, where I'm the owner and producer. It's mainly a TTRPG variety podcast. We're currently releasing our Vampire the Masquerade series, Missoula by Night, which is where I'm from. And just keep a lookout for things down the pipeline. I'm going to be over on Zeal Zaddy again for a paper bag. And yeah, I'm around. Crimson.
All right. And finally, that's me. Hello, I have been your GM CrimsonSOL. I played everybody else. You can catch me on twitch.tv/CrimsonSOL_, where I draw sometimes, and on CrimsonSOL.BlueSky.social. Other than that, you can catch me on Mondays, as Lynn mentioned, on twitch.tv/Valdrinth for the Cyberpunk Thirsty Sword Lesbians game, Love After Upload, where I might be dying. I feel like Might is doing a whole lot of heavy lifting there. I'm probably dying. And you can catch me on Tuesday for hopefully you can catch me on Tuesday. It's been pushed back a couple times for our final episode of Rotted Tropics, Rotted Cape story. We're in a post-apocalyptic, we're in a zombie apocalypse superhero game where I have been forever altered, but not bitten. So that's cool. And other than that, you can catch me again here on Nerds with Dice on July 19th, where I will be running I'll be jamming a mystery business game, which is basically like Scooby-Doo, as a part of the extended Nerds with Pride event. Other than that, we have more shows as part of this Nerd with Pride coming on. We have 14 plus games throughout all of June, so please make sure you come back and support the Translatin Coalition. The next game is Vesson with Mary. I just recently finished a Vesson game with Mary. She tells fantastic games using this. She tells fantastic stories using the system. You'll want to be there. It will be at July 22nd at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So have fun, be there, and happy Pride. All right, that's it for us. We're heading out. Take care, everybody.
Have a good night.